Hello, everyone.
Hey
Sorry we're
guys.
late.
Sorry.
So sorry. How is
Thank you for
everyone?
waiting. Thank you guys for waiting. It's very sweet of you.
Okay.
Apparently we're not doing any music. We're just jumping right
Yeah, we're
into
just jumping right into ladies' night because
Diane's riled up, so this
I'm
should be
riled
fun.
up. I'm riled up as usual.
Diane's in a mood, people. Uh-oh, they can't hear us?
No, she's lying.
Oh, she's not lying. I think she was mistaken, not lying. Poor Diane. Just poor Jenna. It was a mistake. Jenna doesn't lie to us, honey. Not everyone is a two-faced liar, Diane.
All right,
It's okay.
all right. Poor choice of words. I
It'll
love
be
Jenna.
okay. People here love you.
And I love
She's a liar. Wait a minute.
I said she's lying. I didn't say she's a liar.
Oh, sorry. She's riled up, Jenna. I know. She's riled all the way up to the house. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm missing everyone who said hi to me. Hi, guys. Y'all were just sitting there quiet for like an hour, for fuck's sake.
I know. People do like when I get in a mood, but yeah, I'm in a mood tonight. But I just want to say from the get-go that Randy is probably going to be coming up shortly, and so is Yaba.
Yahoo!
And I just want to say from the very start, if you notice in my title, it says, get your facts straight. That's for someone else. That's for someone in particular. And the rest of it says, passing on the name of Lieanna. Boom! I'm passing that name on. I was given that name under false pretenses. I was given that name from somebody who lied about me. So now they can take that name.
True. Oh, were you Sandy? I'll have to check that out. I was asleep too, Marcia, to be honest. Fuck you, vintage. Oh, there's Yaba.
I sent you a link, Yaba.
Ew, not Yaba. We love Yaba. Are you kidding me? We need Yaba up here. Who's the liar now? Kimberly wants to know. Who's the liar now?
Anybody who wants to take it.
All right.
Because it's not me. Thank you, Vinny G.
Vinny, thank you. R.I.P. Lieanna, you will be missed. No, she won't. We won't miss that name at all.
No. That name has been, well, only two people in particular constantly called me that. And one of them was speaking on a panel tonight. I don't need to mention her name.
So I missed all of that because I was asleep. So
okay.
As you know, I missed some of that. So does somebody want to give me the recap of Ridgemont over at Ziggy's place? Ziggy's panel.
Okay, all right. I don't, do we want to talk about that first? Or
I don't have to. I'm here for the ride. Whatever you want to do. I'm here for the ride. Go for it.
I know that Randy wants to come up here, and I know that I think Yaba wants to come up because
good. Yes, that's fine. Either way, yeah, I'm happy to do whatever.
Yeah, because and no disrespect to the other two women that were up on panel.
No, none.
With Ridgemont.
I don't know where else she would have gone. We would never have her here. Like, I'm sorry. Is she under the impression that she was invited here? Because she's not.
No. But I'm saying no disrespect to them. But, other people were hurt as well. And that were true friends. And that one of them was Yaba. And no one even mentioned her name. I'm sorry. Wow. And Randy. And myself.
Yeah. I do, Evelyn. I just woke up.
I hear a hello backstage.
Oh, good. Hooray.
It's Randy.
Hey,
Hi,
Randy.
Hi. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Are we live?
We are live, yes. Don't say anything that you don't want broadcasted anywhere else because we're live.
I see.
Yes, Randy is here.
Reggie still doesn't like you, Wendy. Best to draw a line under it. No, I'm fine, Donna. I don't like her either. This woman has lied about me.
Yeah, I don't like her either.
No less than 3 times.
Yeah.
She has called me names consistently when I don't even speak of her. She's enabled a monster for more than 2 years, and then she's crying that the monster turned on her. Like, I'm sorry. Where am I supposed to feel sorry for her?
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry for her one bit. She enabled this monster. Katie's friends have begged her to get Katie help, begged her. Like we have been saying this for years that Katie needs help. Like, I'm sorry, and we'll talk about it later, I guess, because we're gonna wait. But I'm just saying, we've begged Ridgemont to stop enabling that monster, and she wouldn't. Now all of a sudden she got in her feelings a little bit, and now she's saying that oh, I think Katie might be a little bit of a monster. Well, yeah, dummy. We've been telling you to stop paying her. She's been funding her whole Frankenstein's. She's been building her own Frankenstein over there, and then surprised when the monster turns on her. I'm not. Am I supposed to feel sorry for her? Because I don't. I don't at all. Sorry, I don't at all. She enabled the hell out of her. Exactly. Thank you. Yes, she did. She enabled her all the way.
Yeah,
So,
look, Ridgemont came onto the scene thinking she knows me and called me classless because I sent a pizza. Well, bitch, you know what? I find you classless too because you're still calling Wendy stank ass, and you're still calling me Lieanna. And I'm sorry. When did I ever lie to you? When did I ever lie?
yeah, that's the thing is that, so is she really trying to say, Cat's Rule, is she really trying to say that she's never even watched us? So she doesn't know what we say and what we do. So she's just taking Katie's word for it. And now you've determined that Katie's a total liar. So why are you still pissed at us? Because I'll tell you why I'm pissed at you. You have lied about me no less than 3 times. You have said that we passed around the link to Katie's surprise laptop gift. You have said that we called the police on her the day that she was, quote, swatted, which wasn't even really a swat, but we'll get to that later. And then 3, what was the third thing? That we, oh God, what was it? We called the police, that we passed around the thing. I'll think of the third thing. I just had it on the tip of my tongue just like 5 minutes ago. I'll think of it again. But three specific lies that she said about me and Diane.
Yep.
Oh, that we knew about the Suboxone. That's the other thing. She said that we knew about the Suboxone. That was the third one. There you go.
Yep.
She's just a damn liar. That's all she is. She's a damn liar, not us.
Yeah.
And so, no, I don't feel sorry for her. If you created a damn monster, honey. So I'm sorry that she turned on you, but you created a monster. That's what you get.
Oh, I don't. Oh, go ahead.
Right. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't. Did she create her? No, I don't think she created her.
I think she enabled her for years. Yes, I do.
Well, I think that at this point, yeah, anyone that, I'm sorry, I got a text. Anyone that supports her financially or lets not, okay, sometimes we have to pull back and let people hit whatever their bottom is. And anybody that supports her at this point after the truth comes out, they're gonna, I've been an enabler to Katie. Diane has too. Regie has. Maggie has. Anybody that was with her, I guess what you could call us enablers. But tonight, and I'm not gonna, I know that we're gonna wait. And Yaba's coming up as soon as she gets the kids to bed. But tonight we felt like, that we never existed, and we've been scared to death just about. No, I don't know, scared to death, but scared to speak.
Yeah.
This is something y'all know. Yeah. Scared to speak because we know what's coming. We know.
Oh, exactly.
And we've held it in. We've not said a word. I've been accused of talking about Katie, and I don't know how many people are here now. I can't say how many people are here.
553.
I think that they can all vouch. I haven't.
No, we rarely speak about Katie. We really have left the woman alone. She has come after us, but we have left her alone. Every once in a while, we have to say something to, put the truth out because there's another lie floating around about us. But really, for the most part, we've left them all alone. And we never fucking talk about Ridgemont's dumbass. We never talk about her. Believe me, I have wanted to, but I don't. I just leave it alone. Like, whatever. She's not my problem. Go away. But she has lied on us so many times. I'm so tired of the fact that she has lied on us. Doesn't take any ownership or accountability for the fact that she's a fucking liar. Doesn't take any ownership or accountability for that. And she's what, a hero now? Because why? Actually, she's not a hero. I mean, I don't know that anyone thinks that she is, but she's putting the truth out now about Katie, which is the truth that we all knew. We've known this. We've known this forever, that she's been taking y'all's money. We've told y'all. But people didn't want to listen to us because they thought, what, sour grapes? I don't know what they thought. They thought that we were just speaking out of jealousy, I guess. I don't know what they thought, to be honest, but we've been telling you that it's a problem.
Thank you to tacos and what? I can't see that. Love tacos. Thank you.
And Zozo.
And Zozo.
And Zozo. What is Zozo?
I'm not sure what Zozo is, but it's cute. Sounds like maybe a pet's name. I don't know. I'm probably gonna feel stupid now if it's not.
And what I was saying before is no disrespect to, of course, Ziggy and to Captain who were up on panel.
Nope, I love them.
But I feel like the people who were friends with her offline for a very long time were not even mentioned.
No.
And that's Randy, that's Yaba. And I think Yaba has been friends with her the longest, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, when I first came, I watched Katie and Yaba. They were my favorites. Katie, Yaba, and Ron.
Yeah.
And so, and then, you know, I mean, which, you know, we'll wait for more people to get here. If people only knew, which I won't be telling secrets. I won't be telling, you know, but if people knew half of what, and I can say what she's put us through, but it's what I allowed. You know, what you allow is what continues. And, you know, but I allowed a lot, and these two know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, you know, look, I was friends with Katie too, and I hated hearing her lie about our friendship and how it was all one-sided and saying that I would only talk about myself on the phone. That's not true. That is just not true.
No, Diane's never like that. Never.
I'm a listener. I am a listener. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not true. So I hated it. So you know, the friendship was ended. I walked away, and that was it. You know, that was it. I didn't talk about her anymore, and I didn't talk to her anymore. I mean, because sometimes friendships just don't work. But now look where we are. Now Ridgemont, all of a sudden, because it was her friend and shit happened to her, now she's going to go live talking about it. All right, well, you can. I'm not saying you can't, but
well, I mean, she's being lied about now. Apparently, well, now how do you like it? How do you like how it feels?
How do you like
You know, I'm sorry. Maybe that's a little petty and sixth grade of me, and that's fine, fair enough. But how do you like it, girl?
Stank ass isn't? Come on.
So you don't like it when your friend lies to you, huh? I wonder how it feels, because we've all been there. She's been lying on us for a long ass time. So no, I don't feel a whole sorry for you.
Hey, Debbie, just Debbie. And let me say,
sorry for her. Don't
everybody, please show Debbie, just Debbie, some love, because that's somebody else, and we'll get into that later. That was lied about.
Yes, Debbie, just Debbie.
Oh, I remember her. Yeah, I know who that is.
Here all the time, and then I guess like some of the other people who fell under Katie's spell.
No.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Let me finish.
You're right.
Kind of fell under her spell. She hated me too. She hated me too for no reason, and I didn't understand it. And she blocked me, and I would see her calling me Lieanna and whatnot. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" So that's what I wanted to say. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with Debbie, just Debbie, right now. But I'm just saying there was like a pattern that happened, and you know, Ziggy admitted it to me and apologized to Wendy. So did Kit Kat for their behavior based
Let me ask Debbie. Okay, how much I can tell. Because, you know, I want to make sure before I say anything.
And I don't hold it against her, because I understand how that kind of mentality can happen.
In your dreams. Yeah. I just want people, you know, I don't know if they're still alive over there or not,
They probably are.
You know, because
Diane, your audio is really bad, Diane. I don't know what's wrong. If your mic is touching something, or
no?
Is it Diane or is it me?
Oh, wait a minute. It might be Randy.
It may be me because I'm sitting on my bed instead of I'm not using my microphone.
Okay, well that's better. It feels, maybe it's me. No, it's not me.
Not me.
Okay, I think it might have been Randy, but it's over now.
But it's over now.
Okay.
So I just want okay. So I just got the approval. I can tell everything. Can y'all hear me? Okay? Do I need to put my headphones in?
No, I can hear you. No, something sounds really bad.
Yeah, it's not me. It's Randy.
It does still sound bad.
Well,
It
there's
just
like a echo chamber sound.
Yeah, it sounds like there's dinosaurs in the background. That's what it sounds like to me. Like every once in a
Hold
while,
on. This
there's
happened
like
last time. I didn't use my microphone. Hold on.
okay.
Let me get my earphones.
Hi, sincerely, Emily. How are you? Welcome to the chat.
Christy, I've never stopped liking Diane or Randy or Diane. I'm just getting to know Wendy, but girl, you are a bit rough around the edge. Yes, I am. That is true.
Well, she can
I
be.
am, Christy.
So can I, though.
I am rough around the edges. That's true. Now give it like a month and you'll be in love with me. I'm telling you. I
Everybody,
I
is
win
this better?
people over. Yes, it's better, Randy. I
Okay.
win people over. Trust me. You'll love me in about a month.
It does. It takes probably about a month. Yeah.
Takes a minute. And then you'll love me again. It's fine. Just ask anyone in this room.
Okay. So and nobody's upset with Debbie. Just let me say
No.
that because I got a message. No, Debbie just Debbie was in a very, very abusive relationship. And I mean bad.
Mm-hmm.
And Katie offered to do a fundraiser for her. And
Right.
she
I
did.
remember that. I remember
Mhm.
that. Yes.
And she did it. And out of nowhere, Debbie was called a con
By who?
by Katie.
Oh, no. All right. I didn't know that.
And and it's not something, I mean, it wasn't a con. It was totally true. And the reason I know is I'm on Debbie's Facebook. I've seen stuff and whatever. And I didn't know that she was being called a con. I don't remember her being called. I don't remember that, but it happened. She was basically ran off YouTube. She's afraid to talk in chats. She made a whole different Twitter to hide herself. She's just now starting to come back around, but she's afraid.
Why? Don't be afraid.
Well,
What are you
because listen, the last thing you ever want to be called is a con.
Yeah, but she's not a con.
No, of course not.
Now,
But
let me ask you a question. Did the fundraiser happen and she got money?
she got money, and listen, I just read in another chat from Maggie. I don't know if Maggie's here, probably not, if they're still alive over there. That Debbie didn't even get all the money that was donated to her. Now, I don't know if that's true. That's Maggie. That came from Maggie Farrell. So,
All right. Well, where's Maggie?
I don't know.
We should come over here and clear that up if that's true.
But Katie was yelling and screaming at Debbie, whatever, and saying that she was a con, that she was never in the hospital, and that she never was in an abusive relationship. And she certainly was.
And so she never got her money. She never got all the money that was raised for her.
I didn't know that till just a few minutes ago. So
Sincerely, Emily, I probably know who you're talking about. Just saying.
By the way, Two Scooter Chick and several other people in the chat are confirming that it took about a month to get to know me and love me, except for Sugar Cane, who said it took a year and a half.
yeah, Sugar Cane kind of fell, and we talked about this. He kind of fell on that, boat for a while.
Well, some people, love at different rates. That's all I can say. It's okay. It's all right. Sorry. All right. Going back to this. So the fact that she didn't get all her money, and unfortunately, this is not the first time that a fundraiser has raised some questions. I, for one, question the fact that she only raised $3,000, $3,100 for a murdered child at Christmas in 24 hours, when Shoot the Shit can raise $3,000 in an hour and a half.
Well,
how is that possible?
Okay, now listen, I think that she did raise the money for that child, and here's why. She showed 100% proof. I saw it myself. I mean, I believe that. I do. And
only 3,000 in 24 hours. That's pitiful.
Well,
I'm sorry. My opinion, it's pitiful. Only 3,000. I don't believe it. But I don't have any proof of anything. It's just what I feel. I don't understand how you could only get $3,000. How? I feel like we could sit up here tonight and get $3,000 in 2 hours.
Well, then drop my PayPal one.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, we did get over $1,000 in less than an hour when that whole bet went down for the first
Exactly.
bet from Ridgemont.
And that was impromptu. That
Yes.
wasn't even a
Yeah,
planned
that was,
thing.
yeah,
This
that,
was a planned stream. She
Right.
planned it for at least a week. I think even more than that. It was a terrible, tragic story. The mother was in the stream. What the hell? How are you only getting $3,000? I'm sorry. $3,000 is weak tea then. I'm sorry, that's weak.
yeah, we
I
got
don't know
over
how you're only getting
1,000.
$3,000. Sorry.
Yeah, we got over 1,000 in less than an hour for St. Jude, and we didn't even ask for it. It just happened.
Well,
I'm just saying. I'm not accusing anyone. Listen, I'm not.
No,
gonna
I'm not. I can't
Yeah,
accuse her. I can't accuse
I'm
her.
not going to sit here and accuse anyone of
Nope,
anything
neither.
because I have been accused of by Katie of being a fraud for St. Jude. So that really
Yeah.
pissed me off. So yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm not a fraud.
and here's what, since it's all coming out, I'm not. And when Yabby gets up here, we're not going to come up here and drag and
No, we're not
do little-
dragging.
No, yeah, it's. I think tonight was, okay. What did Reggie said? I'm gonna do this one and done, spill it and let it go, and that's what
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna
am,
do.
Stephanie. Yes, I am. I'm going to talk about Laura too. Laura, I have some things to say to you too.
Before
I left.
Yeah, she called PayPal on live, Michelle Porter. It's just, okay, wait. Katie sent her text. Okay, let me read this. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, let me get to my messages. Katie sent me hateful text messages threatening to destroy me, so I ran into hiding, and I've only spoken in Lucy's chat and this just now, and that's it. That's all. That's the only.
And that is sad. And I believe that because I know at least 2 other people who've told me the same thing, that she has sent them text messages and she swears to destroy them. I'm going to destroy your life, she says.
Well, she threatened me on the telephone if I
Yep,
didn't.
and Diane. Yes.
She's threatened me on the telephone
That's what
about
she does.
her financial supporters.
Well, and then it would be here and there on a live stream throw me a crumb like Randall's different. I'm not going to say anything bad about Randall, and then type in our mod chat. Just remember, Randall's dead to us.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
she
wow.
didn't know. Of course, she didn't know that I knew that, but I knew that.
Wow.
And I couldn't say anything, so I just sat there and took it, and I've took it, and I've took it, and I've took it, and I've took it. There's a lot of stuff that she said that she don't know that I know. There's so much, and I'll tell y'all what is really, really, really hurtful is for her to be talking about us in a chat and then see people that used to come in our chats and say they love us, sit in that chat and not stand up or be afraid to stand up.
Right. Well, because
Of course she did. Yes, Stephanie Brown. She knew. She was no victim in that. Of course she knew. Listen, I've never watched that stream because I don't want to get set off. Did she know about it? Katie knew about it before I did, and I've said that all along.
What? Say it again?
That Katie knew about the Suboxone before Randy even knew about it.
Oh.
And she's been holding it over Randy's head all this time. That if Randy didn't behave or act a certain way, that she would out it.
I mean, I could shout the text. Well, maybe I'll go live and tell about your friend. Maybe I'll go live and talk about your friend. Y'all have no idea. That was for what? At least 2 years.
At least 2 years. Wow.
Of course, I'm going to stand up for my friend. I'm done. Whatever. I'm still not sorry that I stood up for my friend. But I've done the same for Katie. They're acting like I didn't ride hard for Katie. And are you kidding me right now? I have had the shit dragged out of me because of Katie. That's the reason I'm called Noodle. That's the reason that certain people won't talk to me because I rode so hard for her. But I was absolutely disposable. I brought nothing to the table as far as financially. We would talk on the phone, have a great conversation. The next thing I know, she was live, and nobody knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, and there were so many times that we would be on the phone with her and have a certain plan. It would go one way, and then she'd go live, and it was nothing like what she had agreed to do. Nothing. Mm-hmm. She was supposed to go live and totally defend me when my job was doxxed. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
and told me instead to, whatever. I don't even want to get into all that, but she didn't do any of that. Like she was there was a whole bunch. That's just one that I can remember. And I believe there was another call. It might have even been the same one. I thought, or it might be a different one, where she kept trying to say, she was pissed at Diane and I because we were coming for her financial support. And we, and that's what she called them, not friends, for her financial support. And that's why she was defending Ridgemont and Maggie.
And that right there is what started this whole thing. She said that. They repeated, they all got mad, and it almost came out on a live stream. It was on my live stream. Diane almost repeated it. I was yelling no. Then Katie had to cop to saying it, but that's not what she meant. Ridgemont.
Hi, everyone that's coming into chat. I'm sorry if you're being, don't feel like you're being ignored. It's just that we're so like riled up right now.
Yeah.
You might be being ignored a little. Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it was just that Ridgemont took what was said. She took it wrong. Diane was repeating what Katie said. Do I think that Katie, something else that was said tonight, which you know what? Let's drop the Katie talk. Y'all go ahead and talk about Laura, and then we'll get into it when Yaba gets up here. And
okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, because I really want Yaba to come up here.
Yeah, me too. And
I really want her up here.
And I can't be on real late because I gotta work tomorrow, y'all. Damn it.
All right. We'll try to do this as.
And I don't have a fake job. I have a real job.
You haven't been lying to us for years, Randy, about your job? Really?
I wish. I wish.
Okay. All right. So Laura was talking. Okay, so there was a video, a live stream that Laura did, something where she's talking about white supremacists on Lemonade's panel, and she wanted to know why we allow these people into the community. Okay, so here's the thing. I believe Lemonade.
What people, though? I don't even know who she's talking about.
Okay, well, that's the thing. Okay, so Lemonade apparently goes live like at midnight until, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't watch. I'm sorry. I don't know the people that she's talking about. Apparently someone called Dana a slut Jew. Okay, so, wait a minute. Just calm down. All right. So anyway, so she wants to know why we're allowing these people into our community. First of all, wasn't Lemonade in your community before we even got here? And how can you say that I allow these people in? And then another person in the comment section said, Diane and Wendy allows dangerous people in their community all the time. But then when they're called out on it, they play dumb. Bitch, where? Tell me who that we have let into this community. Let me tell you, in the drama community, we are very careful who we let in. And when we find someone bad, we don't go out talking about it on a panel and making accusations of pedophiles and this and that. We wait until we have the proof, and then we alert the community. Tell me where I have ever let anybody bad into this community, please. Can someone in here ever tell me when I've let someone bad? And then Laura said that I brought Dave, the fisherman, into this community. Hello. That's not true either.
No,
none of that is true. I don't understand how we're supposed to be welcoming in people that we've never heard of or listened to, or I don't even know who she's talking about. So please help me understand, Laura. How am I, Laura, who reached out to me today and asked me not to speak about her and said she would do the same. And then went live and drug us again for filth? What happened? Laura, God bless her. Laura reached out to me today, said, hey, all bullshit aside, can we please
Wait a minute, Corey, what does that mean, Diane? Never what? Can you name a person that I've let into this?
She's probably saying never. No, you haven't.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to, it's hard when it's in the chat.
Yeah, no.
Dave was around for a long time.
So I'm surprised. I don't understand why she's even talking about us.
I don't know.
Because she asked me if we could not speak about each other. And I said, sure, like, fine, no problem. Because I honestly don't care. I don't want to talk about Laura. Like, honestly, I really, truly don't. But then she goes live and starts talking about all this shady shit that we've done. I don't understand how we've welcomed anyone into the community. I still don't even know who she's talking about.
I don't
I
either.
don't watch Lemonade. I don't know any of the players involved. I don't know what she's talking about.
And then she said that, well, all of your mods do this and do that. And I'm like, yeah, my mods are adults. Again, how many times do I have to say it? My mods are adults. I'm not their mommies. Wherever they go,
they're mods,
I'm
not children.
responsible. Exactly. They're mods, not children. So no, I'm not responsible. And she said, if, she said something like, her people would never come over here. Good. Like if no one else was around or available, they would never come here. Don't come here. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm really okay with people not coming here. If you don't like us, like, please don't. It's okay. Not everybody's going to like everybody. So if you're one of the people from her camp that just completely hates us and has nothing better to do than talk shit about us, by all means, don't come here. That doesn't hurt our feelings. Unsub and go away. That's fine. Because I think the whole idea of hate watching us is dumb. That's really dumb. We're not really usually cringy. We're more amped up than anything else. So I don't understand that. If you're not happy here and you don't like us, then please, by all means, unsub and go away. That's totally fine. That's okay.
No, Bethany, you don't have to go. What I'm saying is, she said, in other words, what she was saying is, if no one else was available to watch, her people don't want to come here. Well, maybe your paying people don't want to come here. That's fine. They're paying you. Whatever. When you pay someone, see, that's the thing. Yet I heard John, what's his name? John Crimes, talking about one of his Patreons who he felt was, because she was paying, he had the need to call her out because I guess she was expecting, I don't even know the whole story, but I feel like when you pay someone to be in your corner, be a Patreon, be a member, that you expect some kind of very strict loyalty to that subscriber. And I think John called someone out today. I don't know the whole story. I think she's in the chat. I saw her earlier in the chat. I think she was called out. I get his point. Let me just say this. I get his point one way. If you have a Patreon, and listen, John is not a big giant YouTuber. He's not like, he doesn't have 100,000 subs or more.
He's not PewDiePie.
Right. He's not PewDiePie. So let's say you're a big YouTuber and you have a Patreon. People are paying to be in your Patreon because you're offering them a lot. You're offering them special things to be in there, and you're supporting that person, right? You're supporting that person so their channel can grow, because they're not getting the money from monetization, from AdSense, and you really enjoy that person. So does one expect to get personal attention as a Patreon? It should never be that way. I'm just saying this, and I'm not going against the person who we called out. What I'm saying is, if I had a Patreon, I would not have a Patreon expecting you all to be ass kissers and expect me to answer every message that you ever send me because you pay me. The reason that you have a Patreon is to offer things that you don't get, the general public doesn't get. Period. That's it. And again, I'm not going against the person
Right, Kimberly.
called out. I'm just trying to give my stance on how I think it feels when you're a member, when you pay a membership, or you're a Patreon. I feel that someone should never expect special treatment unless it's offered. If it's offered in the Patreon tier that says, I will call you or I will answer every DM that you send me, then that's another story. But that's just my stance on it. I don't know what happened. I don't feel that the person should have been called out, in my opinion. If that's something that he was upset about, then maybe he should have talked in private. But that's just my opinion on Patreons and members. Okay, I'm done.
And I saw his stream some today, not all of it, but
no, that's right. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
But I thought maybe he was going through something like, because I get a lot of messages and know that know that anybody that supports me, I love them. I do. And I can't even believe that I have any subscribers, much less however many I have. But when someone says, can you call me? Can you call me? Can you call me? Can you call me? I can't, and then I beat myself up when I can't. So, I'm sure it's different. I don't have a Patreon. If I set one up and y'all don't, y'all want to be Patreons, and I get to quit my job, then maybe I can devote more time. I don't know, but I still, I don't.
Yeah, I agree with you. If you listen, if it's
Yeah.
your full-time job and you have more time to devote to this just your channel, it's another story. But if you're doing, other stuff in the day and this is just a side thing, you happen to have a Patreon, you really can't expect the channel person, channel owner to respond to everything.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't know what happened. I don't really know what happened. Listen, I get emails too from people, and sometimes and it's not like I get a lot of emails, but for me, it's a lot because I can't respond to everyone. I really don't have the time. And I feel guilty if I don't respond. And I don't want to feel that way.
Right. I feel guilty when I don't. I feel guilty when someone wants me to call them and I don't get to it, and then I fall asleep, or there's only we don't get to sit down a whole lot as a family together. So if I get that chance, I take it, and then I feel bad. But if my kids are here, I'll never take time away from my kids because they're hardly ever all here at the same time. And then, but sometimes, if Jim says, let's watch a movie, I can't pass that up either because 9 times out of 10, he falls asleep early. So
okay,
I want to
wait, hold on one second. She never asked him for time. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know the story. I'm only, hi Kit Kat. I'm only listening.
Hey Kit Kat, I love you.
Sarah, I'm only listening to what his story was. Again, I said I don't think he should be calling that out. It's nothing. I wouldn't do a live stream about that, in my opinion. So I don't really know what happened. I'm just telling you what my stance would be on if I decided to start a Patreon, which we did talk about.
We did. There were some good things being offered there.
Yeah, I mean,
life coaching from your cat.
Yeah, that's right. Life coaching from my cat, and she's taken 10 courses now.
Nice.
So yeah, you'll be talking directly to Coco. But no, really, if I had a Patreon, I wouldn't expect. I don't know. I would just feel like Patreon people, they're not dogs. You don't own them. I get what you're saying. Life Rewinded. Like I said, I just would feel as somebody that would have a Patreon, I feel like when you pay people that you expect more from them, like whether it's a membership like Laura has. And I feel like those people that pay feel like they owe them special loyalty because they're paying them. And that's where it gets tricky. It shouldn't feel that way. I don't know. Blonde Babe, that's a really good question. Why would you ever punish someone who supported you financially? I get it. I don't think that he should have. And by the way, I did apologize to John for calling him a racist, and he still has me blocked on YouTube. So he didn't accept my apology. That's fine.
Well, now how I feel about Patreon, and I think I said this to you one time, Diane. I said, listen, when somebody pays you, you work for them.
Yeah.
So, if that's different, if you're dedicating so much time, then you got to dedicate that time. So,
right, but you pay them. They're paying you for what you base what you're offering your tiers on.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for, I guess if you're looking for personal contact with that person, you might not get it. Personal conversations, unless they say, if you want to message me, I will talk to you in private. I mean, it depends on what you are offering for that. A lot of people that have Patreons don't ever contact their people. They just offer them special things that are not public. They put stuff out.
No hooks attached. I love Stellar. Pay $10 a month not to watch ads. Listen, I don't have that YouTube. I don't have YouTube Red. I don't know that I can do another.
I love it. It's worth every cent.
I am.
I have it too.
I know you. I know that you do. I'm $10 to death. I've had it. I'm just $10 to death. Look, I'm paying.
Well, cancel something else and use. Sorry, my voice is all scratchy. Excuse me. Cancel something else and use that $10 for this. I'm telling you, it's way better than whatever else you're spending $10 on. It's way better.
And remember when I canceled both of my subscription boxes to get Hulu? That's how much. Okay, yes, I canceled both subscription boxes so I could get Hulu Live. So that made it $30 a month, which I thought, hey, you know what? That's more than excuse me, less than cable. I got this. Now it is doubled. It's $60 a month.
I know. Well, we talked about that.
Why?
Yeah.
Are they offering you something more, or are they just?
They said that they're offering us something more. I can't find it. I don't know what it is, what they're offering. And if you tweet them, they get smart with you. They are not a nice company. I'm a little intimidated by Hulu.
Well, have Diane write them.
Yeah,
That's why I have write all my letters.
I will write a very strongly worded
Diane will take care of it.
to them.
She's not afraid of anybody.
By the way, Savage is live now. I don't like to say that, but because I see people are leaving. But here's the thing. I'm going to say this out loud. I thought doxing Katie's boyfriend or whoever that
Gross.
was bad. Don't do that. And Laura, you like to throw around this one doxes and that one doxes and Diane doxes. No, I don't dox, and nor do I support that. I didn't think it was necessary for Savage to do that. Just because you don't like somebody, if you want to drag somebody, if you wanted to drag Katie, drag her, but don't dox somebody that's not really even your enemy. Or, I don't want to say the word that you used. I'll feel. I don't want to forget it. I'm not going to say it.
But listen, Dylan hasn't done anything to any of us, to anybody. Don't dox.
Yeah. That was unnecessary, in my opinion. I mean, she was on a roll. Again, if you want to listen, we were talking about Katie tonight too. I mean, look, I'm passing my name on Lieanna on because I'm not a liar. And I'm sick of hearing that name. And that also goes out to Ridgemont. I see you calling me that name one more time.
Okay, so Amanda L is saying that isn't what happened. She left because he made fun of 180's MS, and she also has MS.
Oh, okay. That's a different story. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
That's sad.
That is sad.
Really sad.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I use the restroom.
Okay. Yeah, I don't understand how that happened. Doxing is technically illegal since it's a form of doxing, stalking. Well, again, I just don't even know, when these people say things like you can only be doxed once, that's bullshit. Whoever made that up, I think I was accused of making that up, but that's bullshit.
Who made what up? What did you say?
You can only be doxed once. No, you can be doxed 20 times. Still not right.
I think you did say that. I think you are credited with saying that. I don't remember when, but I think someone said that.
Never said it.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Amanda Lynn. No, I'm glad that you cleared that up. Thank you. I don't want to be speaking about anybody that we shouldn't, I don't like telling half the story. That's weird.
What does lowercase even mean? It means the shape of a wheelchair, right? When you close it, is that it?
Like a wheelchair. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, I don't agree.
A blonde, I understand. I get why Savage is. So, I mean, I shouldn't even say I get why. I get that Savage is really mad at Katie. Yeah. I get that. I do get that. And she has every right to share her story. That's totally, I don't have an issue with that. But of course, I'm not going to stand behind doxing. I just can't. I'm never going to be okay to stand behind doxing.
Okay, John didn't make fun of MS. Well,
yeah, he did. Right. We heard him.
Okay, wait. Hold on. This is for the precious children. My daughter had cancer twice. I can't thank you enough, Diana Winnie, for all that you do. Your devotion isn't just monetary. It's with much compassion and hashtag fuck cancer. Thank you so much, Singer. Yes, and I am so sorry for your child having cancer twice. Having cancer once is bad enough. Having cancer twice, I can't. Just
oh, wait, LaPouf just said, I want to say that Savage did just apologize for the doxing of the boyfriend. She said it was a horrible thing to do, and she's deeply sorry. She was just very angry, passing on the message. Thank you, LaPouf. I'm so glad that you passed that on. Thank you. No, and I'm glad. I understand she's pissed. Like, I get that she's pissed. but we can't lose ourselves when we're that mad. We just can't. And I'm glad that she.
Yes, he did make fun of someone's handicap. He absolutely did. Come on now.
He did. He called him a lowercase K. Yes, of course. I mean, yes, he did. I mean, I maybe you like him, but he did say that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Of course, there's much more to it, but it wasn't about attention. We all heard him. Yeah, we all heard him. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm sorry that you didn't hear him. I don't have a big issue with John. Like, I don't hate the man. I have no desire to like
I got angry.
I just leave him alone. Like, I don't care about that. Like, I don't, whatever.
I got angry because he called me a fake and a liar, and I hated that. So
yeah, I know.
I'm going to respond to that. But then I did apologize to him in an email, apologized publicly, and he still has me blocked. So whatever. I don't care.
Well, yeah, I mean, and he might decide he never likes it, doesn't ever want to speak to us ever again. That's fine.
I don't care.
It's all right.
I don't care. I didn't do anything.
Oh, there's Christina's journey. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Christina.
But yeah, he did. He lowercase K. Yeah, he did. He absolutely did like mock him for being in a wheelchair. And that was one of the issues that I had with him because I was really bothered by that. That's not how you make your case. I mean, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to drag it.
Mama, what did he say then? Hold on a second. Dawn C, in honor of Stingler's daughter also. Thank you so much, Dawn C. Thank you. Yeah, what did he say then? What is it that he said?
LaPouf says, I have no dog in any fight other than saying Katie's a piece of shit for the attacks she does. And it has gone unnoticed until now. I will go now. My break's over. LaPouf, thanks for stopping by, girl. And yes, you are right.
Love you, Pouf.
I think you're awesome, by the way. And yeah, she is a piece of shit. I agree with you. I've been agreeing with you, girl. I've been saying that.
You haven't been vocal about it.
I've said it a few times here and there, but we don't talk about it very often. We really don't.
Yeah, but we do not. We have not spent our time here talking about Katie, even though she went live after live after live, putting stinky button Lieanna in her title. No,
yeah,
we haven't.
I don't care to. Yeah,
because that's how I decided. Get your proof at Diane's channel. Stop accusing. Crama,
come and take a link. Take a link and come up here. Who are you? Come on up here and take a link. Oh yeah, 6 subscribers, brand new account. Come on up. Come on up. Let's discuss how 180 in chat talked about hanging and lynching about John. Sock account, I know nothing about that. I'm sorry to say. But if they did, I don't support that at all. I think that's gross too. I don't support it.
And listen, I went, unless it was a different live, I went and listened to that one live and I didn't hear anything like that. So unless they had a different live other than that one.
What are you talking about?
180.
Oh.
So yeah, I didn't hear any of that. I didn't hear that. If he did, I don't always watch all those streams, so I didn't see it. But if they did, I don't support that at all.
I don't support any. You know where? I think you know by now where Wendy and I and Randy stand on certain things that are said. I think everybody knows that. We don't support any of the bullshit that is said. That's out there and crazy and whatever.
Oh, they're all saying that it's not true. Look at all these people who were there, because I was not there, are all saying that that's not true. Nobody said anything about lynching or hanging him. So you're lying to us now, Krama, whoever the fuck you are? Why don't you take a link and come on up? Tell us who you are.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to take the chance of getting porned on here. Sorry. I don't know.
They're not going to come. They're in here under some fake account as it is because they're too cowardly to come in under the real name. Pathetic.
Yeah, unless I know who someone is, they're not coming on panel.
The one who brought up lynching was John and his lynch mob bullshit. Oh, okay. So then that was just a big lie. So I apologize then. Yeah, of course I wouldn't support that. I don't know why people keep coming in and asking questions like that. Do you support doxing? Do you support beating small children? Do you support? Of course you know that you don't. Like, what the hell? Why do you even have to ask that?
I get that all the time. Doc, do you stand behind people that kill puppies?
I know, right?
Of course I do.
Like, what the hell? Of course we don't stand behind that. Why would you even ask me that? You're so weird.
I get it. I can't go live without somebody saying, let me ask you a question. And I know what's going to come. I know what's next. Did you see what happened on June 22nd, 1973? And do you agree with it?
Right? Look, even Ems is in here saying, I've never heard anyone say they were going to hang him. That would have stuck with me. Thank you, Ems. I appreciate you saying that.
And Ems is really good friends with John.
And Ems is his friend. Yeah.
That's right. So yeah,
Right.
and listen, John. Look, the whole thing with John that happened was sad. I think he was wrong. I was wrong. He shouldn't have said the things that he said about 180 and anybody that jumped on that bandwagon as well. Because you don't, and we talk about this all the time. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know if they're sick. You don't know. So be careful of what you say. I would never say something like that. And I wouldn't poke fun at his skin because it's whiter than white and all that kind of shit that was said. I'm sorry. I don't stand behind that.
No, but I mean, I make silly jokes about that. I might say, no, I'm not even going to do that to myself. Well, I almost done it, but I wouldn't have done it, and because that was kind of alluding to the fact that they were bringing race into it. So I went and listened to their stream, and they absolutely were not. That I heard.
Oh wow!
Okay, wait. One Win says, please, or Life Rewinded says, please address that Christina did not ask for this to be discussed. Please, I don't know why we're even discussing it. I don't know what happened. I don't know anything about this. I'm so sorry. Christina's Journey says, bottom line, it's our choice to leave without being shamed. Absolutely, it is. It's 100% your choice to leave if you don't want to be there anymore. 100%, and you shouldn't have to be beat up over the internet about it.
It was brought up because she said it in my chat earlier before we went live, and I remember hearing I heard John's live stream. That's why it was brought up. And I said what my stance is.
Okay, read Paul.
Diane brought it up.
All right.
And
I was a Patreon of John's. I really respected him. When I heard the foul rank BS he was saying about Hello Starlight and 180 made me feel such disappointment. Polyester Jumpers, you're not alone on that. A lot of people were really disappointed in that. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean that John's an evil demon. It just means that people were unhappy with that narrative. They didn't like it. I was one of them. I did not like it. I didn't think it was good that he was happy and proud that he made a girl cry. Like, why would you be happy and proud of that? And why would you talk about somebody with a disability and call them a lowercase k because you're mocking the fact that they need a wheelchair sometimes? Like, I don't respect any of that. There's nothing respectable about that. But that doesn't mean he's a horrible demon, horrible asshole. Like, it doesn't. It's just those particular topics I did not agree with him on. I'm allowed to say that I don't agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Krama, 180 has admitted he is a troll. He likes to troll, but he doesn't do anything.
He's always been a troll. What the hell? Why is that new information?
I mean, hello, announcement. He's a troll. He came into this community being a troll.
He's been a troll. There's no, at least he didn't present himself to be something totally different.
Prove it.
He's always been a troll.
Prove it that he put a kid on a pedo site. Prove it. He already explained that pedo site thing. And let me tell you this: it was
there was ever a kid on there.
And let me tell you this: once that site, I'm on that pedo site.
Me too.
Tell you this: most of the people that were put on that pedo site it was not done by Dave or by 180. It was done by the people in this drama community. So get a grip. He admitted it, yeah, but he didn't admit that he put a kid on there. Get out of here.
Yeah, there's no kid over there. I don't think there's ever a kid on there. Do you have any proof of that?
Listen, I asked.
Proof that
you're roboting.
There's a kid on there?
Wendy, you're roboting.
He put up that.
Wendy,
you're roboting.
You're roboting.
Who is?
You are.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now or no?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, he came into this community as a woman. Yeah, well, he's from Boyd. He came from Boyd before he ever came here. So God only knows what he's done over there. I have no idea. I know that I'm on that pedo site too.
But he didn't put. I asked him straight out.
Yeah, I don't think he's the one who put me up there.
On the pedo site. He did it. It took a life of its own. When people found out that they were on it, they went to the site and they started adding whoever they wanted to.
Right. Yeah. And it's not a real site. It's a fake site. And that's why it doesn't bother me. Don't you think if I were on a real pedo site, I would be a little more bothered considering what I do for a living? Obviously, I know it's not a real site. That's not a real thing. It's some fake bogus site that you can't ever get off. You have to like refer 3 new people to get off or something, or it costs like $10,000 or some ridiculous. It's a scam. That's all it is. It's just a scam. So I don't put any thought into it. It doesn't even bother me. Yes, Elf. Yes, he was in Boyd. Yes, not here.
So I would have to say that the drama community people put more people on the pedo site than 180.
Well, we don't know who did it all. We know what he's admitted to.
We know what he's admitted to.
And we know that lots of us are on there. That's what we know.
So I'm on there. Big deal.
I'm on there. I don't care.
It's a real site. It's just like the dirty. It's not something that it's not real.
It's not real.
No one cares. Only people, listen. Whatever. Okay, we're getting off topic. We're really getting off topic here. Okay, so I think I covered everything about Laura. Bringing me up today with the fact that I'm allowing bad people into this community. No, I'm not. I'm not allowing anybody bad into this community.
That we welcomed them. We invited them. Those were the words that were used. I don't even know who she's talking about. How could I invite perfect strangers?
Yeah.
Into a community. I don't even know who they are. I don't watch Lemonade. Sorry, no offense to Lemonade and people who like her. No offense, but she's on at a time that I'm typically not awake. A, and B, I don't know who any of these players are. So I don't fuck with them. Like I don't know them. So how in the world are we being held accountable for inviting people that we don't even know or interact with into this community? Laura, come on, that's not fair, dude. Yeah, you came to me today in good faith asking me to not drag you. I said, fine, no problem, but I can't be responsible for everybody, but fine, like, because I don't really care to talk about her. I don't. And then she spends the next, 2 hours dragging the fuck out of us? Why? For what?
I don't know, because of that whole white supremacist shit. And she wanted people to understand. And I said, I did understand what you were saying, but I don't understand your point that we allow people in here. Again, if the whole thing with, the word Jew. Let me explain something to you about the word Jew. That is not a derogatory term. If you're a Jew, you're a Jew. Jesus was a Jew. In the Bible, it refers to witness to the Jew first. The Jews are the apple of my eye. What the fuck? I shouldn't be saying what the fuck at the same time as I'm talking about scripture, but I'm going to. A Jew, calling someone a Jew is not derogatory. If you say something like, I'm going to Jew down the price, yeah, that is saying that Jews are cheap and they like to haggle. That's derogatory. But calling someone a Jew, that's what you are. You're either a Jew or a Gentile. Come on. People, use your brain.
Well, didn't they call her like a slut Jew or something, though?
Yeah, but that's not, let me just say this. Calling her a slut Jew still is not derogatory. Calling someone a slut is disgusting. You don't call someone a slut or a whore, but it has nothing to do with the word Jew. Listen, I don't want to get into it because I'll blow your mind with the shit that I know.
She does know a lot, believe it or not.
I'll blow your mind because I know things because of my ex-husband studying the concordance and translating from Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. Don't make me go there.
You listen, whenever you could say in your Italian jib jab, I know things. That's all you got to say. I know things.
I know things.
Okay, well, people are saying that maybe the more respectable term would be Jewish instead of Jew.
No, that's not true. Go Google it. There's nothing wrong with the word Jew. Oh my God.
Kim in the chat is Jewish, and she says calling me a Jew isn't the best.
No, I'm sorry. I disagree with you. Go look at it.
Well, Diane.
I mean,
you can't.
She is allowed to say what she's offended by. Diane.
Listen,
There's even some things that even Google can't fix, Diane.
I am just saying that the word Jew, Google it. It's not derogatory. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, what this person is saying that they don't like it. So, but we're not the ones saying it.
But there are also people that are not Jewish who are Gentile who become Jewish because they study Judaism, because it doesn't make them a Jew. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can't ever become, if you're a Gentile, you can't really become a Jew. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Plurpy says, I'm a Jew, and it is offensive.
Okay, I'm not going to go there anymore. Let's drop it.
I know. Well, I mean, you can't, obviously, we can't tell people what they can and can't be offended by.
I
We
didn't
can't
say that.
Yeah.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
And it's probably more along the lines of how
in my mouth.
It's probably,
I think it is
some more along the lines of, don't you think, how something is said versus necessarily what the word is?
I just said earlier that if you call someone, oh God, what did I just say before?
Slut. Don't call people slut.
I'm going to do it down or whatever. I'll do down the price. That is derogatory because that is implying that all Jews. That is implying that all Jews are cheap. I've heard it all.
Right.
I've heard it all. That's derogatory.
Yes.
Yes, I understand that.
Because I went to a congregation that was Jews and Gentiles, okay, that were believers, okay. So I had a Jewish pastor, okay. I'll use the word Jewish. I had a Jewish pastor. There were men in there that came in who were Orthodox Jews who studied to be rabbis who became believers. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get out of this. Definitely going to get this whole thing. I'm just saying that I don't feel that the word Jew is derogatory, but that's my opinion, and that's it. I think we should move on.
Moving on.
Okay, well.
Okay, so more than likely, Yava is not going to be able to come up because her kids it's Friday night and they're staying up late.
All right.
So, we've been texting, and there's a few things, she said that I could say, that she was going to say,
Don't worry about it, Kim. I'm sorry. I'm not pissed about the people in here that are saying that. I'm pissed because of the way all of a sudden Laura is, who says things like, I don't believe in God. So what? Now you're Jewish all of a sudden, you're going to take offense to it. You're a Jew and you're going to take offense to it. You're not even. Never mind.
Right. Jews are God's chosen people. So it's definitely not
Diane is a little riled up, y'all. She's a little riled up right now.
You're right. You're right. The Jews are God's chosen people. They are the apple of his eye.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean he doesn't love Gentiles. It's just true.
Yeah.
I don't think that word should be treated like a bad word, for goodness sake. I mean, everybody has preferences of how they want to refer to themselves and their faith or their race, whatever. But so I mean, I think that's fair to say that. But
no, I'm gonna shut my door.
But I just think the word is not a bad word.
They called Kylie Jew on South Park. Well, then see, they say it on South Park.
They say it on South Park. It must be okay then.
Okay, so all right. So do you have some text that you want to read from Yava? Is that it, Randy?
Oh, look what Plurpy said. I'm gay, but it's offensive to hear people calling things gay as much as people calling people I hate that word. Plurpy, you know what? It's so funny that you say that because I have said that before. That I can't stand. I shouldn't say I can't stand it because I know that it happens all the time. But that is kind of a pet peeve of mine too when people do that.
What was it?
Well, they'll be like, "Oh, that's so gay," or that is gay, instead of, because there's people that are actually homosexual that are offended by that.
Yeah, I have a friend that's offended by that.
Right, and because you're using what they are as a slur, basically, you're saying that something must be bad because you're calling it gay.
And I'll give y'all an example of something that happened. I may have told Dan about this. Let's just say the girl that I'm about to talk about no longer works with us. She found out that she wasn't getting a promotion. And it's basically because she sucked. She sucked at everything she did. She sucked at everything. So, and it's the truth. I don't feel bad for saying it. She's not a good worker. She's obviously not a good person. So what she said, for you, Yaba, for you. So she says, one day, I'm not working like an N-word, hard R, for nothing.
Wow.
And I was like, I was off that day. So they called me and they were like, what do we do? What do we do? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you do? Send her home and then let me handle her when I get back. So the next day we are, we're in this meeting and, we're, you know, I was just, you know, oh golly, what happened? I just had told them, I'm like, you know, I heard she made a racist remark. I don't want to work with her. I don't want to look at her. I don't want to see her, blah, 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 blah. And they're all like, we agree, we agree, we agree. Out of the same breath, one other girl says, and right before I came to work, my heat wasn't working. And my boyfriend had to rig the heater. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You just said how bad racist that was. So it reminded me, John Crimes was up here that night talking about, he was working with somebody that didn't realize it. Y'all remember when he was telling that story?
Yes.
And I was like,
a very close person to him that he loved.
Yeah. And I was like, is this really happening? Is this really happening? Because he was I have not heard anybody use that in 20 years. And this girl says it. So both of them gone. They no longer work with us.
Yeah. Well, and I know, like, especially in a room full of this many people are going to disagree on what's offensive, what's not offensive, whatever. I mean, it ultimately comes down to people have the right to be offended by whatever offends them. You know, some people are offended by lots of things, and some people are offended by almost nothing. So, you know, it takes all to make the world go round. I'm just saying.
And by the way, if you ever watch old movies, they say gay all the time. I feel so gay. The word gay means happy. If you look it up.
Yeah.
But in old movies, that's what they say. They sing it in songs. I'm so gay. I feel so gay. It's that they're, you know, talking about they feel happy. It has nothing to do with homosexuality.
Have you ever like watched as an adult, like the old Disney, like Peter Pan or something like that? Like, have you ever seen that as an adult and listened to the dialogue in that movie?
No, but I haven't in a long time, but that's why I'm referring back to old movies.
It's horrible. It is so horrible. They talk about Native Americans. They call them Indians or Injuns. And then they say things like, now remember, the Indian is cunning, but not intelligent. Like these lines are in this movie. And I'm just like,
I know.
I remember listening to it as an adult with my little kids watching it because I thought, oh, look, Peter and Wendy, you know, that's where I got my name. And, you know, my kids will love this. And as I'm listening to this, I'm like, I was dying. Yeah. I could not believe how bad it was. Yeah, it was so bad. Yeah. Like, all right, so none of this is good. We're never watching this again.
And in old movies, they used to do blackface, you know? You did blackface in more movies and musicals, and oh god,
oh my god, it's awful. If you ever listen to this stuff from back in the day,
Al Jolson did blackface all the time. You couldn't do that today, but Al Jolson was, a big giant, star. You couldn't do that today. Blackface. He used to get down and sing "Mammy" in blackface.
Yes, or like the old cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons with the crows, those black crows that would sit on the tree, and they would talk. Oh my gosh, this is just all bad. Or the Tom and Jerry always had the what did they call it? They had like a lady who would come in. She was always this big round black woman, and I think they called her Mammy.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
it's all bad. It's all bad.
It's all bad. It's all
the hell. So,
but y'all got to remember,
we're all raised on that stuff.
Emmett Till was murdered in 1955. So, I mean, it's not like.
Yes, Christy, exactly. Watching Archie Bunker makes me laugh and cringe at the same time. Can you believe it? And like, that was a huge hit back in those days.
Well, I think Archie Bunker could be okay now. That was in the 70s, I think, but I mean, people give. And evolution is the wrong term, but
hold on a second. Thingamajig, change the subject. Thank you all who have donated to the Aussie bushfires. Thank you. Yes, speaking of that, you can see my little ticker. Please help Australia. All the links are in the description. If anyone is, feeling generous to help out, all kinds of links in my description to do that.
Yes.
Ems, I remember that. My friend used to have one of those, that statue hanging outside their house. I never knew it was a thing. They had a black jockey outside our house, a statue, and believe it or not, my dad had to remove it because the town complained. He had no idea it was offensive. I'm really stupid and ignorant. Forgive me, please, everybody. But why is that offensive? I don't get it. What does that mean? Does that mean something?
I don't know.
I don't even know what it means. I'm so sorry. Forgive me for being completely
Ted
ignorant.
Danson was dating. Remember when Ted Danson dated Whoopi Goldberg?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Blackface, all kinds of hell for that. I remember that.
Yeah. Hold on.
Holding the lantern. Yes, holding the lantern, Ems. What the heck? You just took me back to my childhood. Why is that offensive? Does anyone know?
I don't know why it's offensive. I don't know.
I'm hoping somebody in the chat knows. Yeah, when you know better, you do better. Yes, agree. Well, most people do. I've totally seen them. Yes, me too. My parents did too, right? I've seen them. We didn't have one. Oh, they're slave statues? Are they really?
Oh, I didn't know that either.
I didn't even know that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, apparently slaves would light up the entranceway for their owners. We had no idea. Oh.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea. Wow.
Slaves used to stand in the yard and hold the horses. After slavery, they made black statues to tie horses to.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's a Southern thing.
I'm completely ignorant, and I'm happy to say so. Like, I don't mind saying so. That doesn't offend me that I'm ignorant. I wish that I wasn't. That's why I ask questions. Please educate me. Please help me. Now I know.
I'm country as a collard green. I thought he was a jockey too.
Same. So. I thought, I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. Wow. Well, now I can see why your town complained. I get it.
Okay, Randy.
I didn't know that.
Did you have text to read from Yaba?
Yeah. Because I have to go soon because I have to get up at 5.
Let's finish up with this Katie thing and what happened and how.
Okay.
Okay.
The one thing is, the reason that we've stayed quiet, and this is it, is because she will go real life. She'll absolutely go real life. And I don't want that. Yaba certainly don't need that or want that. But a lot of people that quit her stayed in the chat whenever I was getting the shit dragged out of me, when you was getting the shit dragged out of you, when Yaba was getting the shit dragged out of her. She still brings up Yaba to this day. And for the record, y'all, Yaba doesn't like to be called Butch.
Nope, she hates it. And she's always hated it, and she's always said that. She's never been okay with that name. But Katie doesn't care.
No. She doesn't like it, and that is not a funny thing. It's it's something that she knows that Yaba hates, and so she doesn't like it. Let's just leave it at that. But I know people didn't like that because Yaba never says anything. She never brings up anything because she don't like to start that. And that was her main thing. We hung around the longest, the longest, years. It's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Yaba, like me, Katie didn't dump. The people are under the illusion that Katie just dumped us. We tried and tried and tried and tried. I would say, it hurts me when you call my friends names. And it was, she would say stuff like, I love Diane, da da da. And then the next thing I know, she's live dragging the shit out of Diane.
Look what Yaba just put in the chat. She says, nor did I ever thank you, Yaba. God, I love you. Nor did I ever collect money when it was raised in my name. Okay, listen up, y'all, because I have waited how long to say this? I have wanted to say this forever, but I haven't because I don't talk about Yaba's private business. But remember when Yaba had CPS called on her and Katie did a whole stream and collected hundreds of dollars, maybe even over 1,000. I don't even know for sure. Hundreds of dollars, collected hundreds of dollars for Yaba, for her children, for this, for that. Yaba never saw a dime of that money. Not a fucking dime. She kept it all for herself.
Get out of here.
All for herself. So if she would do that to her best friend, don't tell me she wouldn't do that to some grieving mother here at Christmas. I'm sorry, y'all. And I know y'all say, oh, she called PayPal. She called PayPal. No, listen to that call from PayPal. Here's what she did with that call with PayPal. She asked for specific times. She knew when she moved her money around. She knew what times that happened. So she asked for times. What was my balance at this time? What was my balance at this time? She should have asked for a running balance, but whatever. Nonetheless, forget it. I don't even care. But for Yaba, She never saw a dime of that money. Oh, it feels so good to say that. Thank you, Yaba. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah, and I mean, when she went live, she was, if y'all remember, she was screaming and screaming and screaming. But here's the thing. Yaba sat beside Katie. She did stuff, with Katie. They were a team. But who's had CPS called on them twice? Yaba.
That's right. It's not like I asked for it because I didn't. I told her I didn't want the money.
No. Well, because she didn't want her to go live with it.
But
too.
Right, because she went live and she went crazy when she went live. Every time she has gone live and screamed and roared, she has given us more private information about Yaba. There is so much stuff that I know about Yaba that I shouldn't even know about her because of Katie.
Yep.
Katie has told so much of her private business, which is why I don't do it. I refuse. I don't talk about Yaba's private business because she's already been done dirty like that. I don't like it. It's disgusting to me. So hundreds and hundreds of dollars were raised for Yaba. Those are good people that raised money, wanted to give money to her because of the trauma of having CPS show up at your house. And she didn't see a fucking dime, not one dime. Disgusting.
Wow, I didn't know that because, I just didn't know it.
No, it was never offered to her. But even if what Yaba's saying is that even if it was offered to her now, she wouldn't take it. But it was never offered to her to begin with.
No.
She never offered her that money. I'm not saying my hands are clean, but I never asked her to act like that when she went live and people saying she bulldogged for me. Yeah, well, she wants a bunch of credit for bulldogging for you.
Yeah, she always says she bulldogged for y'all, but she always says she bulldogged for me. Where? Where? One of the biggest fights. Listen, one of the biggest fights is because Katie told me to. This is when it all ended. I'm just going to tell y'all what happened. If it's all right with Yaba.
Hi, misbehaving.
Katie had told me, and I don't even remember who it was about. The video was about. Katie told me to make a video. Right. Am I saying this? I'm putting myself at risk again.
I know,
So y'all,
I'm worried about that too.
Yeah.
Leave Yaba alone. She's moved on. She doesn't have any, she's never talks about this. None of us have ever talked about this because we protect her and we don't want more smoke blowing her way. But I'm glad that she said it. And I wanted to reiterate it because that comment could have gotten passed over. And I wanted you all to know the truth. It's ridiculous. So what happened, Randy? You were saying.
Okay. All right. She would tell us when to make videos, who to make videos about. I know, Jennifer. I know.
What does that mean?
Well, like if somebody was coming at her or something, she would want us to make a video and stand up for her.
Oh, okay.
And which most of the time I wanted to, I mean, it's not like she can't force us to do that, of course, but whatever. There was one person that Yeva told me, she's like, dude, she's crazy, ignore her. Had nothing to do with Katie whatsoever at all. Nothing at all. And so in my video, I said, I'm sorry I'm bringing this up, Yeba. It had nothing to do with Katie, nothing to do with what I was making the video about, nothing at all. So she starts cussing out Yaba because she thinks Yaba told me not to make a video for Katie. It was just crazy. And I was at work, trying to work, getting blown up by Katie. Why did Yaba tell you not to make a video? So she talks to you and she tells you not to make a video. And then she's cussing Yaba out at the same time, saying, why did you do that to Randall? So I had to prove to her, no, not make videos, but I would have to make videos and statements or statements. And so then she goes to Yaba and she's cussing Yaba out. And anyway, I had to send Katie the screenshot off Twitter where Yaba said, no, don't do this, Randall. And it had nothing to do with Katie at all. And so then all of a sudden she texts back and says, oh, Yaba, my bad, we're good. And that's
a big apology for blowing you the fuck up.
Yeah. And so, and then her message to me was, I believe you. And I was like, you know what? Am I going to keep living this way? Not knowing from one day to the next, if I have a friend, if I don't. And I'm telling you, every time she goes live, my asshole pokers, because I get so sick of being brought up, so sick of being dragged, so sick of, I heard her yell at one person and I have not seen that person in my chat sense. Say, did I just see you in Randy's chat? Get out.
Well, she just did that not long ago to Sour Patch Shell. She was a rent holder. She asked her chat, I'm going to ask you, and it's okay to tell me.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you go
Oh
over?
yeah.
Do you go
She's,
over to Diane and Wendy's, or Stinky Butt rather, Lieanna and Stinky Butt? And people said yes, and boom, she took her rent away and kicked her out.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that wasn't long ago.
Jennifer,
And, yeah.
and I get what you're saying, Jennifer. Like, I feel bad because I see what you guys are saying. Like, why didn't you guys say this? Why didn't you tell? It was Yaba's private business. Like, I have said up here and I have tried to hint that I know stuff. I'm telling you guys, I know what I'm talking about, whatever. And people didn't want to hear that because they like her or whatever, which is fine. You can like her. And I wish that I could have told you guys sooner, but I'm not going to tell Yaba's private business like that. I'm just not going to.
She was
And
threatening to
neither
ruin
is
my
Randy.
life.
We're just not
She
going
said,
to. Yaba's a real friend to me. Like,
yeah.
we're real friends in real life. It goes way deeper than YouTube for us. So, oh, that sounded very emotional, didn't it? It goes way deeper than YouTube for us.
Well,
but we're real friends.
Same with me and Yaba. Me and Yaba talk
Yeah.
on the phone every day. And, you know, so, and we've talked about this, you know, dude, we can't say anything because we're going to get this and that. And that's what's going to happen. You know, probably. It's probably going to happen.
Let her come for us. I can't even care. She's such a liar that if you all believe anything out of her mouth ever again, then you're dumb. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. She has been proven time and time again that she's a liar.
Her new people don't know that, though.
Well, maybe people will spread the word. You know, we don't talk about her. We don't usually do that. So maybe they'll listen and hear what we have to say.
And she said that we stole her gig, that we, that we dick ride off of her. She's hated ladies' night and told people it was boring and old ladies and blah blah blah, whatever. But no, I did not steal anything from her. And she told the whole story about how because she was away from her surgery and all this, that I
that's not true.
I pushed my way in. No, we've been doing ladies' night and we've been doing resolution night long before that.
Yeah,
it's not true.
She can't handle people that won't hate who she does. I like that. Thanks, Sour Patch. I like you too, darling. Yeah. She has publicly shamed so many people. She screams and screams about loyalty. Loyalty is royalty and blah, blah, blah. No, she wants obedience. She doesn't want loyalty. She wants obedience. I've been saying that for months. She wants you to blindly obey her every word and do exactly what she says, but not what she does, mind you, because she'll go wherever she wants. She'll go in anybody's chat she wants.
I could only be friends with certain people. I was afraid to go in chats. That's why the one statement I made, I think that really affected people, is I said, I feel free now and I'll never go back. And it's because we were watched. Yaba definitely helped build her channel.
We are still being watched. She just said the other day that somebody sent her clips of the comments that were made here in this channel. So we're still being watched even now.
No, I'm talking about
sending her clips and screenshots of where you go and what you do. And if she gets the right one and your name happens to be in it, get ready because she will blast you publicly. That's what she does.
No, I'm talking about when we were friends. I was one time I popped in a certain chat and said one word.
Yeah, me too.
Within a second, I got a text. What the hell are you doing in there? She said, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I got called out for going on, I don't know, I think it was Angelo's panel because I had something to say about uni and I got an email. She sent me several emails like, what the fuck? I'm not your friend. Don't call me your friend. All right. I'm not your friend. I don't know what to tell you.
And like I've heard others say, do I have hope for her? Do I listen, I don't hate her. I don't, but I'm done. I've been done.
So does her father have cancer or not? Well, that's an interesting question because according to him and the nurse, doctor, whoever that he spoke to, it's an actual infection that's being treated with long-term antibiotics through a PICC line. That's the plan. So it's not cancer. It's not. So she jumped the gun and gets up there and cries cancer and says, and gets all this money, of course, because it's always for pity and money. Those are her two motives. And now we don't even think that it is cancer. And then she goes after somebody on Twitter who's calling her out. And this is what she says to her. Listen to this. The person says, I pray your dad doesn't have cancer and that it's just an infection like he said. I lost both my parents and would never speak an illness on them that they didn't have. Karma has a way of making false statements come true, right? So Katie's response is, you're evil, man. I'm sorry your parents came to that karma. Cancer's karma now, I guess. Don't lie about it next time. I'd never lie like that on my dad. Bitch, you did. You did lie about it because you said it was bone cancer. And there was never a diagnosis of that. The diagnosis so far is infection being treated with antibiotics. Since when is cancer treated with antibiotics? Anyone? I'll wait. Any nurses? Do you treat cancer with antibiotics? Anyone? Yeah, no, you don't. She's a damn liar. But how much money does she get off of that? How much money does she get off of people every time she fights with him and says she has to move out? At least 2-3 times now. And she gets a shit ton of money from it. From fools. Fools. Throwing their money at her. For what? Yeah, she told Desiree that she had seen paperwork. And then Desiree found out that that's a lie. Like when her closest people who know her in real life are telling you she's a liar and a con, and you still don't want to believe it, I don't know what to say. There's nothing we can say that will convince you. Yeah, she still has the video up called Cancer. So what the fuck? She's lying. She's lying because a sob cancer story, my dad, the only one who's ever loved me my whole life, dying, is a good story. She get lots of money off of that story.
I'm not going to speak on that. I don't know. I hope he don't. I hope that he don't. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Well, I'm going to, I'm not going to talk on it either, but you don't get treated for cancer with antibiotics.
Thank you. I know that y'all don't want it. I know, and I'm probably causing a big problem for the two of you, and you guys are all scared and pissed at me now, and that's fine.
No,
I have
I'm not.
And I'm sick of people being afraid of her. She is nothing. Absolutely irrelevant. She's a scam and a fraud, just like so many other people that we've kicked out of this community.
No, everything is not from a script. I mean, her life is that's really her life. I'll never think it's scripted. She knows what to say. She knows what to do to get the money. And like they said tonight, her hustle is her hustle, whatever. I didn't know she wasn't working.
Yeah, she lied to all of us. She said that she was
about 10 messages. You know, she really wasn't working.
Didn't know. Camilla, so is it true that Reggie left? Yeah, Reggie left her. Yes.
I thought it was weird that she could be online so much. I've always thought that.
It's sad, man. It's sad. And these people.
But,
yes, that's what it's called. Osteomyelitis. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say that word, but it is infection of the bone. That's what it is. So far, that's what it is. Now, I hope and pray that it stays that way and can be healed. That's what I hope, because I wouldn't wish cancer on even my enemy. People didn't know you in real life. We had no way of knowing about the scamming. I don't think we should be called fools. Okay, I apologize, Alice. That's right. Nothing will change unless people start speaking up and being honest about what is happening. I know, Bella, but it comes at great cost.
Yes.
It comes at great cost. That's why. And I don't blame people like Yaba for being afraid. She's got the children she needs to protect.
And Katie, how can we go up against somebody that's got 1,000 people in her chat? That intimidates people so bad they're afraid to be seen in mine. I get so many messages. I put that on Twitter the other day. I get messages from people that they're scared to be seen in my chat because they know what's coming. And I think that is absolutely disgusting. I've never done anything. Listen, I've never hurt Katie in any way. In any way. She has said that I was a great friend until I wasn't. That's untrue. I've never wavered. I had her back all the way. Still, I'm having a hard time talking about her because it's just not where I do. But she has never had a problem. How many times have y'all seen me at work? I had to stop working and get on, and I didn't have to. Let me rephrase. Or I would get so upset that I would get on a panel to defend myself. How many times have twice I left work and came home. I was so upset.
Yep.
It just gets, now I'm to a point where I don't care. Whatever she says about me, People can believe it or not. It's not true. I have done shit to her. The only thing she had on me was the Suboxone thing. And I promise you, she did not bulldog for us over it. And she knew about it.
She has nothing on me, or she would have dropped it by now. There's nothing to have on me. She has lied about me many times, said, that all the stuff that she's tried to say about my ex-husband and our marriage and our divorce, all the things that she's tried to say about my job, none of it has ever been true. She has already admitted openly that she knows nothing about me, so therefore she makes shit up, and people still believe her. Mm-hmm. Which is, I don't understand. This is the only person I know that openly admits that she lies to y'all, and you still believe her. I don't get it.
And I will admit, I did send her an email. I never sent her a cease and desist. I did send her an email telling her to stop putting my life in danger because people were saying things. You kept putting out my name. You're putting out my maiden name to people that don't know me from a fucking hole in the wall. People in your chat were saying things like, I'm going to do a drive-by. And I did say to her, I never sent her a cease and desist. So Jamie, or said I was taking her to court to sue her. So Jamie Kimbrough lied. What I said to her was that I would take it legal, meaning a no contact order. That's what I said to her. And that's
no,
the last time I talked to her.
And Pam, no, that is absolutely not. Yaba, you can answer that if you want to. That's not why she quit talking to Yaba. She quit talking to Yaba because Yaba quit talking to her. That's it. That's the crux of it right there. When she screamed at Yaba for supposedly telling me not to make a video for Katie, Yaba was done.
Well, and part of that too was that Yaba wasn't following her directive to not be my friend anymore. Like, she wasn't being obedient to Katie anymore. Yaba wanted to still be friends with me. Mm-hmm. And I offered to even walk away from her. Like, here, just go, be friends with her. I'll leave you alone. You don't have to mess with it. And she's like, no, fuck this. I'm tired of no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it that way. So good. Good for her. Because it's ridiculous. She admitted to stealing her boyfriend's money, then laughed about it. I know. She admits to stealing all kinds of, oh my God. She admits to all this. Half the time I know, I'm everything you say and worse. Okay. She's everything that we think and worse. So please stop giving her all your money. Please donate it to charity. Donate it to Australia. Donate it to St. Jude. Donate it to people that, have legit needs. Not this bum who won't work.
They did it at one time. Yeah, they got into it over that. And then they made up pretty quick, actually, Pam. That was a long time ago. It's just, I'm not going to call her any names. I want to be left alone. I got a message the other day saying that she said that I said people that wear Nikes are e-beggars.
Huh?
That she said that in her live stream. Something about me saying Nikes and e-begging or something like that. And I've never said anything like that. Ever.
Yeah, but I don't even understand what that means.
I don't either. And I may have misunderstood the message. I don't know, but it was something like that. It's just, just don't bring me up. I never bring her up. I don't have anything to say. I hope she goes far. I hope she gets her shit together, because her last message to me was about how shitty my life was. So if my life is that shitty and you think I have messed up so bad and made such bad decisions, you don't need me in your life anyway. Let's move on. That's how I feel. Because I said, your new friends, and who I meant was, that was when she started with Laura and that bunch. Yeah. Remember when she was begging her to be her friend? I said, your new friends are taking you in a good direction. She's like, yeah, because you've made such great life choices. And I knew that was the last nail in the coffin. Never again will I be talked to. I don't allow people in my real life to talk to me like that. Why am I going to let somebody that I'm never going to meet off of YouTube, because I have no desire to, talk to me that way? I'm not gonna. So, done.
I only line her pockets. Yep. Hi, Maggie.
Maggie, that's true, girl. And you and I have gone round and round and round, but it stemmed from me saying that exact line to you, that she's using you for money.
Well, you were one of the people that she threatened me over.
Yes.
You, Ridgemont.
And Ridgemont.
Not mess with her financial supporters.
Yes, Yaba, I remember that. She said that Yaba was holding her back and that she needed better caliber of people in her life.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Pam.
She needs
Yes.
people who aren't onto her fuckery. That's who she needs. And then the other day when she said, you know, this next batch of friends, I'm going to do so much better. Yeah, okay. Do you not understand the problem in that sentence? This next batch of friends. Have you ever said that sentence in your life? I've never said that sentence in my life. My next batch of friends, I'm going to do better. What the fuck? Go get some help, girl. You need help for real. Real. I'm not even being a bitch. You need help. Real help. Not YouTube help. Real help.
Yeah. It just and tonight, you know, me and y'all were like, what the crap? Do we not even exist? I mean,
Right?
Yeah. Well, that was
Isn't that interesting?
yeah, that was, you know, and like I said, no, you know, that was in no way any offense to
no, none,
Nikki,
none.
but I was like, what? What the fuck? What about Yaba? What
Right?
about you know,
What about
Randy?
Randy? What about Diane?
I mean, yeah, I wasn't
B, you know, let's not
B.
forget B's
Yes.
been completely left out. B, she rode hard, and B really can't take the backlash. So, you know, I'm not going to say her name that much, but we've all been treated how, and we let her. We got it. Yeah, but we got to admit that we let her. Maggie, you let her. We let her. But whenever, and right now, I know that people are still hurt from it. It's going to hurt for a while, but once you get that freaking freedom, you can go in any chat you want. You don't got to answer to it. You're not going to get, remember, this person's dead to us and you better not speak to them. And that person's dead to us this week and next week we're okay. And yeah, I don't know what happened between her and Bargain Beauty, but one day she hated her. The next day she loved her. I don't know. It's all strange. I will never tell secrets that she told me. I will never tell
Oh,
people.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
Yeah, anything like that. But I can tell y'all this.
Secrets. I mean, anything that she shared with me that was just, you know, personal in conversation. I would never, you know, never share that.
But she says she's back talking to Bargain. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But she had Bargain thinking that I was talking about her and that Yaba was talking about her when we were like the people you hang out with, and when we were talking about Laura Keck and her crew. Whenever Lauren first came around, and Katie was just, y'all remember how she did me on that stream? I mean, I was wrong. Jules, I mean, that was just a bad day, bad situation. But anyway, that's who we were talking about, not the people that she said we were talking about. Plenty I know. Oh, I know. Yeah, Yaba knows a lot. Yaba could bury her. Trust and believe that.
Yeah, I don't fuck with people who fuck with people I don't fuck with.
But yet, and that's what she would say. But yet, she was up there when I was upset with Laura, picking Laura over me. She was up there picking anybody. How many times? And Pam, no shade, has had Pam drag the shit out of me, and then Katie would end up talking to her on the phone and may not know it. Time after time. But she don't.
Yes.
But I don't
look
fuck
what
with people
Yaba just said. Katie knew when I liked someone's post on Twitter. Katie would stalk Yaba, and if Yaba liked somebody's post on Twitter, she would get yelled at.
Yeah,
like
me
we're in
too.
an abusive relationship. That's really what it comes down to, y'all. This is an abusive, toxic relationship. No wonder she didn't like me being friends with y'all, because I wasn't putting up with this bullshit. Like, this is crazy behavior. That's abusive, is what that is.
And let me just say for the record, Wendy did not come between my friendship with Katie. No,
even after all this is said and done, I would hope that the three of you guys would still stay what you've always said, which is that I never told you guys you couldn't be friends with her. I never gave you guys ultimatums. I never said, like, you know, you can't do this or I'm leaving. Never. I just couldn't believe that you guys were being so hurt. I was always so mad on your behalf that you guys were being so mistreated by this person, always. But I never told you guys you couldn't be her friend.
And you know what? And here's the thing. I did try to explain to Katie on the telephone that each friend brings something different to a friendship, right? We all don't have to love each other. Like, you don't have to love Wendy. You don't, you know, but I really feel like she gave Wendy a really bad deal. because Wendy never interfered in her friendship, our friendship, with me and Katie, and I don't think she interfered in her friendship with Yaba at all. But I think that Katie doesn't understand that every person brings, like, maybe she couldn't understand why Yaba cared so much about Wendy, because Wendy brought something different to the friendship that Katie brought to the friendship. We all bring something different to a friendship, and that's in real life as well.
That's right.
And I tried to
That's
explain
right.
that to
Yeah.
her.
And Flint tried to tell me it was Zigzag and Kit Kat, and I was all fucked up for a while, and then I figured out what happened. And that's the same thing she did to me. Flint, I remember I told you guys before, Flint told me that Kit Kat, Ziggy, Ridgemont, Maggie, and Captain were all in this, I don't even know, little group telling Katie all these horrible things about me because they wanted me gone. That's what Flint told me. That was from Christina from Flint. She's another one, another two-faced fuck.
Well, that's why we all have Flint blocked.
That's why we all have her blocked. Yeah, fuck out of here.
When Katie wasn't on Twitter, she would take screenshots of somebody's tweets we liked and send them to Katie, and then we would get cussed out.
Yeah.
So, and then, you know, whenever we was raising the money for her computer, somebody sent Pam that screenshot, and Pam said it was Flint. And then Katie gets on her stream and says, Flint,
okay, all right, so Flint sent Pam the link for the GoFundMe or for the PayPal thing to collect for the computer. And then I got blamed.
I got blamed by Ridgemont.
Got blamed.
Ridgemont
yeah, we got blamed.
Yeah, we all got blamed for that. And it was really Christina from Flint. Wow. Wow.
Well, I mean, Pam said on her chat, I mean, on her stream that night that it was Flint. You know, I don't know. I mean, I guess. But then
Kit Kat, you were blamed for that too?
Yep, Kit Kat was blamed for that. I remember that.
Everybody. And then in her stream, she was yelling, Kit Kat and Ziggy, y'all made me lose Flint. And I was like, wait, what?
Yes.
Flint made you lose Flint.
That's right.
But Flint's back in there. Flint can be funny. She's hilarious. But, I mean, daggum.
Yes, Stephanie. Flint was absolutely playing both sides up until recently until I blocked her. She was in my DMs telling me how much she loved me, how much she missed me while she was gone. And at the same time, sending screenshots of my private Twitter over to Katie so that Katie could see the shit I'm putting on Twitter.
Right there is Pam.
It is a full moon tonight. They're definitely, it's true. There is a full moon. So this is like full moon crazy shit.
See, right there, Pam is saying it. It was Flint that sent her that screenshot. She was in the group. She was in that group where I was
never in that group.
Katie's Christmas something. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah. So there's that.
Come up, Diane. Can she have a link?
Who wants to come up?
Zigzag.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the link.
Yeah, so that's yeah, she is back there. Of course she is. She's back there. But she disappeared, checked her beans for about 6 months, and then came back, was in my DMs talking about how much she loves me and la la la. Missed me so much.
Yeah, she missed and loved me too.
Same exact time, sending screenshots of my private Twitter over to Katie so that Katie could drag me for filth.
She missed and loved me too, but then it was, Randall, what are you doing? Liking so-and-so's tweet.
Zigzag, I sent it to your Twitter DM. I don't want to drop it.
She was trying to get Katie
worked up, and that's exactly what she did. And she got Katie to turn against all her diehards. She got Katie to turn against Kit Kat, Zigzag, and I'm sorry, but Kit Kat and Zigzag and I haven't really even spoken in like a year until recently, right? Yeah. And even I was disgusted because of Katie. Yes, because they didn't like me, which is fine.
To us.
And they apologized profusely, and it's water under the bridge, and I love them both. Yeah, I love them both. That's not even a thing. But what I'm saying is, even though we didn't speak during that time, even I was disgusted with the way that Katie was treating them because I was sick. She got on her stream and yelled and screamed at Kit Kat, and they've never been loyal to her. Bitch, are you kidding me? They have lost friends for you. They have lost friends for you. They have put more of themselves on the line for you, trying to be obedient to you than anyone else. And I just don't get it. You treat them like absolute garbage. Shame on you for that forever. Disgusting.
And then she did it to Captain too.
Yep, did it to Captain too. Disgusting.
Yep. Oh, say Pam said she was my friend only behind the scenes, because Ridgemont wouldn't let her. And see, that's
Ah,
but the thing is
Wow.
you've got to remember though, Pam. Okay, Ridgemont wouldn't let her, but none of us would have let her at that time be friends with Pam. I mean, if I won't say let her, but that would have been a betrayal because every night it was, y'all know, remember when the porch would go live and it was Randy's turn, then it was B's turn, then it was Kit Kat's turn, then it would be Katie's turn, then we'd go back around. And so I don't understand why she would do that. Why Flint would do that to us. Because
there's got to be something about the whole, Katie is a big deal, which I don't see her as a big deal, but I guess some people do.
I'll
Katie's
tell
a
you
big deal.
exactly what it is. When somebody,
people are so excited to get a wrench in there and so excited to whatever, but look what you're supporting. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
When somebody pats your head and calls you the winner's circle, you think, oh, we are the winner's circle. Look at all these views. And look, she likes us. There's something about Katie that you want to please. And I don't know why.
Because you get in trouble when you don't please her. It's called an abusive partner. You get in trouble when you don't please the overlord. Y'all know it. When it's not so much that she pats your ass as much as the trouble you get in when you disobey.
True. I know. But so many times it would be we didn't disobey. She just thought we did. Golly, that sounds so weak. And that's why I'm the fucking noodle. Because of her. Because I let that happen to me. I let that happen. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm 44 years old. I think I'm going to stay 44 even after my birthday.
And most recently, she attacked poor Randy over the gift I gave. Made her feel like shit. 2 people did that to her, by the way. But Katie did it, right?
Yeah,
Diane,
Katie said I was going to pawn it.
I knew in my heart that you were not lying, Wendy. Well, thank you, Maggie. I wasn't. Thank you. I'm glad you said that because I wasn't lying.
No, and I'm telling you, Wendy and Diane are good people, and that's what I've been screaming from the mountaintop. But that was like what got to the bottom of it. I was like, you know what? I cannot listen to people call people that I love names. I can't do it and be friends with them. I'm not being a good friend. So, it was really bad, Stephanie Brown.
Kept you guessing. That's what abusers do. Exactly. And that
Look, there was a time.
I've been in my own abusive relationship, so I know what I'm talking about. And this person is a very toxic, abusive partner. That's what she does. And that's how she keeps her people in line.
And look, Yaba can back me up on this. Stephanie Brown, for a long time, we weren't allowed to go in your chat.
Oh, yeah. We weren't allowed to go any damn where. Yeah. Anywhere.
Ziggy, I sent you the link to your Twitter DM.
Kit Kat, honey, you don't need to keep apologizing, honey. We know. We get it.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're free from all that now, and you're back where you belong, and you are well loved and well supported. Please don't continue to be sad. Don't.
Katie tried to hurt me. Katie tried to hurt me about the gifts. I think that deep down, Katie knew if she was still Diane's friend, she would have got the same thing.
Right.
She knows.
She would have.
And yeah.
Katie told me y'all wouldn't let me be her friend. Like we have any say in any of that. Oh, God, that's ridiculous. Hey, Stewie.
Hey, Stewie. Katie knows I used to.
Yes, she was really jealous of Stephanie. I remember the first time that she turned on Stephanie was because Stephanie had the nerve to go live while Katie was live. And that was it for her. Sent her off the deep end. You're not obeying, Stephanie. You're not obeying the rules. Fuck out of here with that shit.
And when
if y'all knew, I'm sorry, Diane, I interrupted you.
Right, go ahead.
If y'all knew the shit that poor Maggie has put up with, oh my gosh.
She treats Maggie like shit. I hope Maggie's really done. Hey, Zigzag, how are you? Zigzag, can you hear us?
Blink twice if you can hear us, Ziggy.
Didn't Katie threaten to run over the candle that Diane sent her? Yeah, and the necklace too. Yeah.
And the necklace.
Yeah. Yep. She did.
Ziggy, can you hear us? because you're not muted.
We can't hear you, Zigzag. So if you're talking, you might want to go out and come back in, girl. Stupid StreamYards. We're going to put that on the list, StreamYards.
Diane's writing you a strongly worded letter.
That's right. She's highly jealous of you, Wendy. Well, I don't know what she has to be jealous of me for. I don't do anything. I'm not coming for her. I don't talk about her. Like, just leave me alone. I don't care. You don't need to be jealous
I get
of me.
it, Pam.
I was never a threat to her. I never did anything to her, ever, except love her friends. That was my big sin.
And I think, honestly, deep down, Carrie, I'm sorry, I just got 3 people's names all mixed up. I'm getting sleepy. Katie is insecure, and she needs that attention, and she's got to have somebody around her that's going to give it to her. And I'm just not the one that I can't do it. And I don't know what else to say. I think I've said it enough. Y'all will see when she goes live and drags the shit out of me.
If she says I don't ever say all kinds of stuff about me too, and Diane too, and Yaba too. Like, I'm sure. But
here's what,
dig in yourself. See for yourself.
Hear me now?
There you are.
Yeah, we
Oh,
now.
good. Okay.
Okay, good.
But I can tell y'all
hi.
now that I've never doxed anybody. I've never called anybody. I've never took anything off YouTube. So if she goes live and says anything like that about me, just know now it's a damn lie.
Yeah, well, the only thing that she can bring up on me is that I called CPS on Trisha and I sent a pizza, which is like old tea. So go ahead.
And that I went on Dr. Phil, but I didn't drag Trisha on Dr. Phil. I was invited to go on the show and begged to go by her victims. That's the truth. Y'all can believe her if you want.
Right,
it's a lie what she's telling you. It's not true.
Right, Jenna.
Ziggy, you coming in a second time? Hold on a second. Ziggy, can you hear us?
I heard her.
Wait, no, hold on.
I did hear her. Ziggy.
I know, but
Oh, I hate this.
okay.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you now.
Oh, you hear me now? Okay.
Yes. Oh, you're in here twice.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on.
How'd that happen?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
There's more of you to love. It's fine. What's up?
This is crazy.
Okay, now we hear you.
Okay. Y'all can hear me now.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, can I just say something real quick?
Of course.
Yes.
Yaba, thank you for what you just did. Telling what we've been wanting to tell and couldn't tell. Just wouldn't tell because I wasn't going to bring you up, Yaba.
Yeah, same.
About Flint hitting you in the DMs, threatening to exploit Katie's mod chat. Thank you.
Yep,
I was
that's what she did
never,
with me too.
ever, we were protecting you, Yaba. There was no way we were ever going to say anything. That's why we couldn't come out with Flint. Kit Kat got blamed for the link on the computer thing. It was Flint, no doubt. Flint is a snake in the grass. But Yaba, thank you for what you just did. Thank you. I was never going to tell it because of Yaba.
Yeah, and I get that because I there's lots of things that I haven't told either because of Yaba. Because at some point, my friendship with Yaba is more important than
absolutely
YouTube drama. It just is. And at the end of the day, I'd rather, if people want to believe what they want to believe about me, they can go right ahead and believe that. Because to me, my friendship with Yaba is real.
That's exactly. And everybody kept saying, "What's the deal with Flint? What's the deal with Flint?" Well, I wasn't going to put no way. We weren't going to do it. But let me tell you, we took heat for that. And the day Katie jumped on us, she blamed us for Flint, knowing it was a damn lie. It was a lie from the pit of hell because Flint did it. And Yaba was the one that told Katie. She showed her the DMs. And Katie sat right up there and crucified me and Kit Kat over you made me lose Flint. Well, you can take Flint and ram her up your ass, Katie. How about that?
Woo! Zigzag.
I am done. I am so done holding in things. I'm just sick of it. I am done. Ram Flint up your ass. And when she constantly fucks you over, I love it. And I'm not going to be there to watch it. But ram her up your ass. I'm
Ooh.
sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Dang,
I'm
zigzag.
sorry, but let me tell you something. Kit Kat took the heat. Pam came after, shoot the shit came after Kit Kat at first, saying it was Kit Kat that leaked that damn link when it was Flint. And the
No
killing part of it
hypocrisy. She
is,
never.
is
Hold on
I
one second.
donated in Flint's name for Katie on the computer. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just simply saying it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Pam said that then Katie had Jamie Kimbrough call and asked to borrow $1,000 from Pam.
Wow.
Well, you know
Pam,
what?
I hope you don't
mean,
give it
I
to
don't
her.
know what's true and what isn't. I don't care. If you want to give her money, give her money. I don't give a damn. It's nothing to me anymore. Nothing. I'm free. Yaba, I appreciate it more than you will know.
Well,
And
and Zigzag, you know what Flint was saying about you guys and me,
oh
right?
yeah.
She was
blamed
she
us
was
for
coming to
everything.
me from your mod chat and telling me that y'all were in there planning shit against me to keep Katie hating me, that it was you and Kit Kat and Captain and Maggie and Ridgemont. Those
Boy,
were the
ain't that a
people.
coincidence?
Right? Doesn't
Yeah.
that work out nice for her? And
Yeah,
then
we
she would
worked
come
out
into
real
my
good.
DMs and show me, or not show me, but tell me what y'all were saying.
Yeah.
That, and she said, and I know I can see that it's a game that they're playing and they're evil and just all these things. And I've got all the screenshots, and she knows that I have these screenshots, which is why she won't come up against me, because she's a coward.
She won't come up against me and Kit Kat because we don't play that, you know. But Yaba, I would not, I wasn't gonna ever say anything about it because of Yaba. I was protecting Yaba, really,
Yeah.
and I just wasn't gonna do that. But Yaba freed me tonight. I'm just shook. I am shook because finally y'all know what a fuck Flint is.
That's right.
And if
She
you
is.
like her, ram her up your butt. I don't care. You can have her. You can do whatever you want to with her. I
Right.
do not like Flint. She is a snake.
Yep. She
She's
is
two
absolutely a
faced, and
snake.
believe me, she's the mole. She's everything.
She's everything.
Katie is a
Everything.
dumbass, and I don't care. She will never replace me and Kit Kat ever, ever.
Nope.
And I'm proud. I'm proud. I am stress free.
That's
I
right.
don't have to put up with that shit anymore. I can go and come where I want to. And again, just like when Kit Kat said what she said to you and Diane last night, it's true. We never had, y'all have never done anything to us. The time that me and Wendy had it out over what Wendy said about the wrench, I apologize to you, Wendy. I sure did. And I
That's right.
apologize
You did.
publicly as well.
Yeah, you
Because
did.
I misquoted you.
Yes, I'll be leaving this up.
Yeah, you did. You misquoted me. That's fine. And it was over, though. I didn't hold that over anybody's head. It was over.
Yeah. But she sent your shit straight to, she was doing both. Yeah, but she was playing the fence.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said Yaba, oh, Yaba gonna come out of this looking clean because Yaba is Yaba. You don't know, man.
Disgusting.
But we weren't gonna do that. And Kit Kat got blamed
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
I know.
And I tell you what, it wasn't Kit Kat. It was Flint all along. And it still is.
It still is Flint.
Bank on it.
She wanted Katie all to herself, and she got it. She can have her. Please take her. Keep her busy because we don't want her.
But that day that Katie did that to us and told us she made me lose Flint, you ran off. That's a bullshit.
It is.
That's the one thing that bugged me the most that I couldn't get out. I said, "Don't lie on me." That I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Flint did it.
Wow.
Wow. I'm so glad that you said that, though,
Yeah.
Zigzag, because people need to know the truth. And it sucks because, and I know people are upset or maybe bothered that, we hadn't said anything really before this, but there were real friendships on the line here. Like, people need to understand this isn't
and it's not
drama. It's not. These are real friendships.
And we're up against somebody that goes real life. So that's
me
not.
and Kit Kat talked about it a lot, Randy. We talked about it all the time, but we weren't going to do that to Yaba. We weren't, Because he would have been, because if we would have put that out there, it would have been, hey, how do you know that? How do you, no way was I going to do Yaba like that.
Right. I get that.
Kit Kat wasn't either. And Kit Kat took some damn heat for that.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody takes a lot of heat for things that everybody is taking heat. That's the problem. And that's not
that's the furthest thing from the truth. Me and Kit Kat have wrote for you. I have been rooting for you since I first found you. I never turned on you, Yaba. Never.
Bella says Flint was talking to me a long time ago too. Well, Bella, I'm telling you, she's a snake. Be careful. Everything that you tell her is going straight back to Katie.
Yeah.
Everything you say. Be ready.
Yep. Everything. Believe me.
Yeah, she's a snake.
I mean, God, this is so freeing. Y'all don't know.
Oh, I do know, girl. We've been there, honey. We do know. We know exactly how you feel.
Kit Kat is just as happy about this as I am, because
this is a load off of us. You deserve it. You deserve to be free of this. Nobody should be in a toxic relationship that's abusive. I'm sorry, but it is. And then when you finally get out of it, it's like finally it's breathing oxygen again for the first time. Yes. It's living underwater. That's what it is. And I'm so glad for you. I'm glad for you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for
when I saw that, my heart flipped when Yaba put that in chat. I was like, oh my God. She just
Oh, good, Britton. Thank you, Britton. Thank you. I wish more people would see that I'm not the person she makes me out to be. I don't know what she makes me out to be.
I don't know anymore either, Randy.
Just like I'll tell you the one thing when she read that message from Gertie's Dinkle on her live stream.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I remember that. Yeah.
I remember that too.
Yes.
That hurt my feelings so bad because I've never ever done anything to Gertie. I've never, I've never even seen Gertie's Dinkle in my chat. She's never like super chatted me or PayPal me like she has Katie. And
did she super chat or did she PayPal?
She PayPal'd.
Okay, well, you don't know if that was the real description that she put in there or not, Randy.
Right, that's true.
I mean, let's think about it.
That's true. She could.
I know, but that laugh that Katie did, that laugh, I will never forget that. So if she was lying on Gertie, then I wish Gertie would come through, because I found an old video where Gertie had commented on it, and I wrote on there, I said, well, Gertie, I guess these are the good old days before you thought I was so stupid, huh? And she didn't say anything back, but that really, I mean, one thing that nobody taught Katie, like the strongest muscle is the tongue. I mean, it hurts so bad. And that's why I'm not even telling half of the hurtful things.
Oh, I know.
Not even half. It goes deep. It goes 3 years deep.
Yep.
So,
none of that needed to be brought back up, but that's all water under, that's the thing is that tonight it started out pretty rocky, but for me tonight this topped it off, because I can walk now and talk, and I can say, we didn't do that to Flint. Flint did it to herself, and Yaba exposed it. Yeah. And we got shown that, and that's what happened. We can, well, I'm free of it. Thank you, Yaba. I love you. And man, you just don't know. This has been wearing on me because everybody asked, what did Flint do? What did Flint do? What did Flint do?
Yeah, I get asked that too. And it's hard to explain too.
Did you know, Randy?
Yeah.
You knew? Okay.
Yeah, that's why we all have her blocked.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I blocked Flint a long time ago. After all this happened, it went out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flint's never. No. I don't. Flint's not a friend. I don't know what Flint is. I really don't. But I know one thing. I'd run if y'all are her friends. I'm just saying.
Or just don't tell her anything in private that you don't want everybody to know.
Because when somebody threatens to expose your mod chat and use it, I mean, come on. That's that, most of the mod chats just bullcrap anyway. But I'm just saying, you don't say things like that. And she went straight to Yaba with it.
And
I
me.
saw it.
She came to me too with it. That's what I'm saying.
And Yaba sent that right to Katie. And they weren't even really talking then.
Right.
Yes, she is, Kit Kat. And you know what? We're free of this burden. It's over.
Good, yeah.
That's another check mark off my list.
Right. Good for you guys. I'm glad. I'm really proud of you guys and happy for you guys because I know exactly how you feel. To be free of that toxicity, and you can say whatever you need to say and just be done and move on.
Yeah.
And just know, everybody, the things, if y'all hear that, okay, when she calls Diane Lieanna, Diane's not lied to her. She's not lied about anything.
Right.
And the worst thing, she calls Wendy is stinky butt. Well, let me tell you, what grown ass people call somebody stinky butt for a year? It's been a year now.
Stupid. Yeah, it's dumb.
For the record, I never called y'all that.
Thank you.
Oh, I know you didn't. I know you didn't. But that's
her name. And if she had
us.
anything of substance to drop on me, she would have dropped it long ago. She has nothing on me. There's nothing to have. I don't do half the shit she thinks I do. It's ridiculous.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, and she says I was telling people I'm in everybody's DMs. No, I'm not.
No.
I don't talk.
Y'all were never in my DMs.
No, I wasn't.
How Katie got this all twisted in her head, but
according to Flynn, it was because you guys were telling her that.
That's a bullshit.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, that's what the story was. According to Flint, it was the five of you, right? Yeah, telling Katie all this stuff about me and Diane to make her hate us.
And then it was a game. Can you believe this?
That's what she said. Crazy. That's what she told her. No. Hey, Brew. Katie texted me as well. Didn't leave me. Oh, Brew. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I'm sorry, man.
And see, and I felt like that was my fault because I loved Brew so much that
Same.
I think it was a threat.
No truth. You see, Kit Kat said no truth to that.
Yeah, and I believe you.
That I don't mean to cut you off, Randy. This just
got
me so worked up. Y'all don't know.
Good night.
Because
Stephanie, you're right. Most of what she says is projection. She thinks everyone operates the way that she does. That's exactly what it is. She's so paranoid, but it's because this is the way that she behaves. That's why everyone's a bum. It's because she's a damn bum. She hasn't worked in 2 years.
And I didn't know that. I did not know that. I'm blindsided.
Right, Stella.
I mean, I am. I didn't know it. I thought she did.
Right. We all did. We all thought she did. She's a damn liar.
Okay.
And for the record, I'm going to tell you here now, I didn't agree with what she did with Bella Morte. That was wrong.
Of course it was. Awful.
Wait, that I don't agree with that. There's so many things that we did not agree with. And you could tell Katie things and she would either blow up with you, in the chat, in the mod chat or whatever, she'd blow up. I mean, y'all know how she is. But that day, August 31st, that was my daddy's 97th birthday. She went off on us about Laura. She went off on me and Kit Kat. And that day, she spilled out more crap than you could ever believe. And then she had the nerve to say that I've been wanting y'all gone for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, and we felt it. We knew. Me and Kit Kat we didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday. I mean, we knew, we felt it. You know why you feel.
Yeah.
But I had a lot going on with my mama. I didn't have time for that crap. And my daughter is Katie's age. She's 32, and she would never stand up in my face and talk to me like that. She would be laid out on the floor. I'm not advocating for violence here. I'm just saying I'd probably slap the crap out of her,
Yeah.
But she would never do that. Do you think I'm gonna let a 32-year-old stranger on the internet talk to me like that? And me go back and grovel? No, ma'am. One and done. That's it.
Well, I just got a message that says I can verify and back up that Katie did in fact team Kit Kat's ass I think it's supposed to say ream Kit Kat's ass for that shit. I tried to
Yeah.
tell Katie it was not Kit Kat. I was told to shut the fuck up and mind my business. Pardon my language. Flint played innocent, but was not. Things she said privately to me clued me in on shit that was done by Flint. Flint is still looking to spin the shit.
Go ahead, Flint. I want you to come from me, Flint. I hope you're listening. Come from me. Come from me and Kit Kat, because I got the screenshots. Come on. Just
I
bring
wish I could. I don't know why Jamie Kimbrough said that, because who else? Somebody else told me that Jamie Kimbrough asked Pam for $1,000, and I cannot remember who told me that.
On behalf of Katie, is what Pam said.
Wow. I don't know nothing about it, y'all.
But Jamie's saying that's not true.
I don't know. I don't know if it was on behalf of Katie, but I know somebody told me that. Oh, I know. Remember, it was on my live stream. Pam said it.
Oh, did she?
I think. Or her live
I don't
stream. I
remember.
heard that before.
I don't remember.
She wanted Katie to look dumb. Why else would she do that?
Listen, she's playing her. She's playing everybody. I don't know what the end game in here is, because she's going to end up, when people realize what she is, she's going to end up with nobody. I mean, who would trust Flint? Who? I guess, Katie. That's all she's going to have.
Yeah, not me. I don't.
Her. Go ahead.
Jamie, that's between you and Pam. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not here to fight with you, Jamie. Me and Jamie are in an okay place, so I'm not fighting with Jamie.
I don't know nothing about money, the money thing.
Yeah, I have nothing nice to say. I don't have anything.
I don't either.
Sorry. I don't know anything about it. You might want to just get with Pam and find out why she's telling that story, because she's saying that it happened.
I don't know about that either, because see, Pam drug Kit Kat for the link.
And, and that's not the first time I've heard about that.
Shitty, because you knew Flint sent it to you. That was shitty. You owe Kit Kat a big apology for that.
Well, to be fair, she did apologize over in the chat.
Oh, she did.
Yeah. But Pam said on a live stream, that's how I knew Flint sent it to her. Pam said, "Okay, the wait is over. Flint sent it to me." And everybody was like, "No, really? No," because you could just see light bulbs going off in everybody's head.
We knew it before then. Kit Kat can figure stuff out faster than most anybody. Kit Kat figured that out real quick. We were trying to do the process of elimination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we knew.
Well, I mean, Jamie, forgive us, honey, but you've also lied about us to us. So I don't know it's hard for me to just take your word on something anyway. So it's, I hate to say that, but it's the truth. You don't exactly even like us.
I'm going to say, Jamie, I know that you gave Katie money. So just be careful.
Yeah, but I don't know, Katie, trust her or not. I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm not.
Does Katie trust who?
Flint. I don't think Katie trusts anybody.
I don't think she
trust anybody. That's I can't imagine living that way, where you just go through life. You don't trust anybody. You don't really feel like you're loved or worthy of love. I mean, it's sad in some regards. And she really is living her karma right now. I mean, she's really living everything, all the bad that she has done to people in this community. I feel like she's getting back tenfold right now.
And I'll say this, when Katie says, "I only trust you," it makes you feel good, because you think, wow, Katie don't trust anybody, but she trusts me.
Yeah, but that's a classic abuser technique, girl.
It is.
Classic abuser technique.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave me. Don't abandon me. I need you.
Don't betray me.
Yes, it's very manipulative. Very.
Right, me too. Yeah, but I just want to. I'm fixing to learn to edit, thanks to Stellar. He's going to teach me, and I just want to come on here, have some fun, do my thing, and I don't want to be in. But I will never go back. I wish nothing good. I want nothing but good for Katie. That's all I want, and I mean that.
Same. I do too. I don't want bad things to happen to her, for real.
I don't want bad things to happen.
Go away. Leave us alone.
I want her to leave me alone.
Leave us alone.
Yeah, because the whole spiel thing about calling me Lieanna and stinky butt, and then going after Randall, and it's not going to work anymore. It's not going to fly. No one's going to pay attention. No one's going to.
No.
Exactly. Yes,
Yeah, too,
narcissist.
I had no idea. That it was gaslighting me or a narcissist. I just thought, wow, I've got through to her. It's, I mean, she would
Yeah,
text
you
me. Yeah. She's
makes
like,
you
I
feel
love
good.
you. Yeah.
And
I
yeah,
love you.
yeah.
And it would make me feel good. And I know Jamie well enough to know that that's exactly what she's doing to Jamie.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
telling you,
I'm sure.
Jamie,
because Jamie doesn't
please.
have a place that she can really go in this community right now because she has a lot of people that don't like her, don't trust her. I mean, it's just the
Yeah.
truth. I'm not trying to be nasty, but that's the truth. She has a lot of people that don't like her, that don't trust her because she's made some terrible decisions in this community.
And
So
this is how I
Katie's
know.
really her only place to go. And Katie gives her the time of day. And so Jamie
Mhm.
feels like she has a place there.
Well, but I saw Jamie write, I love the sweet message you sent me. That told me everything I needed to know.
Exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pattern.
Yeah.
But she's
And I
being
was like,
used. She's being used. Jamie,
yeah,
you're being used, girl. You're being
and it
used
may
for
not
your
be
money,
for
for
money. It's
obedience.
gonna be
Exactly,
for
Yabba.
information from this stream. It's gonna be screenshots from this stream. It's gonna be links to this stream. It's gonna be screenshots from everywhere. It's gonna be, and I don't know. I've never been one to do that, but I recognize.
I don't know, Kathy. I don't really know. I mean, Kathy's asking, is she considered a narcissist? I don't know.
I'm not a professional.
I can tell you from my experience with narcissists that there are things about her that are definitely narcissistic in nature, especially the way she abuses people. That's very narcissistic. She spins things around to make it your fault all the time. She, the constant paranoia, the constant need for, uplifting and support, constantly saying that you're not loyal. Those are all very narcissistic things that she does. They're indicative of narcissistic abuse. They are. Do I think she's a full-blown narcissist? I don't know. I can't obviously identify something like that, but I can tell you that some of her behavior is very consistent with narcissist abuse. It is. Look it up, read it, including the discard, including the triangulation, trying to get other people to hate you. She's all big about that. The discard where she just cuts you off. You're dead to me. Go die. That's very, very much what she does. And then the love bombing, the whole, like she's trying to love bomb Zigzag and Kit Kat even today. They had my back last night. I can't believe they had my back the way they did. I should call them. That's called love bombing.
She hasn't approached us since August.
Well, that's called love bombing. That's what that is, where she tries to get you back. And she's tried to do it to Yaba several times too, and Randy and Diane. She's tried to do it to them. She doesn't want me.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't want me back. I'm not getting a whole lot of love bombing.
Look, I'm
is
pretty
okay.
much a softie,
I'm okay with that.
But when I get pushed, I'm gonna come out swinging, and it's been really difficult not to say things. But in the interest of my sanity, me, Captain, and Kit Kat decided we weren't going to go there, and we did that. But we there's no way I was going to expose Yabba. I wasn't. Kit Kat, when none of us were going to do that. We like Yabba. We love Yabba.
Right. Boop boop. A discard is when if you look up the pattern of narcissist abuse, if you look up that pattern, discard is when the narcissist decides that they're going to cast you away, they're going to cast you aside usually in hopes that you beg to come back, and you beg them to take you back, but they discard you basically. They cast you away, and that's what she does all the time. She knows you're too wise when yeah, no, I know. She doesn't want me back because she knows I won't go back. I'm not gonna put myself through that again. I've already been abused by a narcissist. Never again. I will never do it again.
No.
When she says she watches nothing, she doesn't. She doesn't.
Well, she has people that take notes, and that's what we were. And not only that, we were in the trenches, but we were rolling hard. I mean, our names were drug, and we deserved it. I did. I mean, I said things I shouldn't have done, and I apologize for it. I was out of character.
And I'm sorry, but she used that against me. I didn't know what y'all were talking about, and I went back and listened because one time I said, calm Kit Kat and zigzag down. One time I told her that. And then as soon as she got mad at me, she got on a live stream and told y'all what I said and this, that. But it was taken out of context. It wasn't like I said, Kit Kat and zigzag or this, this, this.
Oh, I
But
like being called a little monster, though. It's cute. It's better than a
no,
straight
y'all.
line. I wanted to panel up on your panel and come up as a little monster on my avatar and say, "Hey."
I didn't call you. I didn't call you a monster, but
I know it, and I don't care. I don't.
Well, but I did say that, but I did not in a way of being evil or mean, because I've always loved y'all. So she knows that. Me too, Bella Morte.
And I really feel that Katie was the reason that people from the drama community stopped coming to our channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we couldn't be allowed here. We would have been ooh. And the truth is, y'all didn't do anything to me. I'm just being honest.
I know. It was like the great divide. That's all. It was like, don't go over there. And then her accusing us of trying to take her channel down. That's ridiculous. Why would I ever do that? Why would I ever try to take her channel down? That makes no sense.
Yeah, it's paranoia was really deep. That but we did get crazy for a while. But we're back on solid ground now.
Yeah, you are.
Thank God for that.
But I'm myself, and I feel good.
Yes.
Because I'm not that person, and I certainly, I'm not. I know it seemed that way, but it was overwhelming, and now I just feel like a weight has been lifted, and I will get dragged to hell and back from her. But you know what? I won't be watching. I won't be watching, Katie. Y'all take notes.
I won't be watching. I won't. I will not be watching. I won't.
Nope.
Because it's not worth my sanity. I've already went through it, been through it, not going back.
It's all lies. That's the thing. It's all lies, and that will mess with your head if you watch it. That's the thing. So I can't even watch it either. Like if I do, I watch bits and pieces here and there or whatever. Maybe just to stay current. I'll watch some of it because it's a shit show. It's a shit show right now, so that's kind of enjoyable to watch. Although it's hard because I know it's real. Some of it's real anyway. I assume
it's not real.
Well, I just feel like her life sucks right now. Some of that has to be real.
But
But I can't say she didn't bring it on herself. I mean, she did, sadly. These are her own choices that have got her exactly where she's at.
And Stephanie, I know, and I apologize to you. And I apologize to everybody. I really do. And I mean that. Because I'm not that person. I know I did it. Yeah, I got caught up in it. And I was getting praise for it. Not anything materialistic. It was verbal praise. Okay? So, for some reason, that triggered me more. It just, I felt like I was special. I don't know how to explain it. And I've never been that way. I've never allowed anybody to manipulate me like that. Stupid. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm embarrassed and I'm ashamed of myself very much. Y'all have no idea. And I can sit up here and totally own it and tell y'all that because it's the truth. I have no reason to lie anymore or try to be something I'm not. And it feels so good, y'all. I'm taking over your panel, Diane. I am so sorry.
No,
never. No, don't worry about that.
And I gotta drop out. I gotta go to sleep because
you were part of all of this, and you need to have a chance to
to tell your story. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, and you should know how supported you are, and this whole community stands behind you guys.
Man, you know what? And for that, I'm thankful that people are giving me their second chance. And I'm just, it's just, it was very hard. And I get it that some people are probably still pissed at me. or Kit Kat. But you know what? I'm sorry. I am.
Well, and time,
Okay.
people are very forgiving, honey, and time heals everything. It really does. So I can't imagine that,
It's been
okay,
rough.
I got another message that as mods for Katie, we were told if we were caught in ladies' night, we would be dead to Katie, and you
Yeah,
can say I
exactly.
said it. And then,
Yep.
so
Oh,
you know
there
that's,
you
but I knew that. I knew that. I
Well, yeah,
knew.
we knew that too. She didn't make any secret of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We knew that.
And listen, I love new people. I love new people. Sub to my channel, because it makes the world go round. I love meeting new
I do
people,
too.
and Melissa's joking. She's got a crazy sense of humor. Do not pay attention.
Who just
Yeah.
Mel?
Just
Oh, I
Mel.
believe
Yeah.
her. I believe her that she hates new people. I totally believe that.
Well,
I believe. I'm sorry.
what?
Is anyone doubting that? Really? Because I'm not.
I was
Y'all
just trying to
think y'all
skim over it and make it look good.
Melissa is an asshole, and she's awesome. We love her.
Yeah,
So be one, girl.
Katie did say that openly. You know, if you're saying it like, but you know, like I said, I've heard her scream at people for being in my chat, and I know who don't come in my chat anymore, and I would see them, and I can't say it didn't hurt my feelings because it did, but I also understood because I've got the same
the same treatment.
Yeah, but just know, I'm going to go to bed, but just know, everybody, whatever she says about me, it's not going to be true. I've told there's no secrets. Unless, you know, she tells something in private that I told her about my kids. It probably did happen. I don't know, you know, but you know, that's going to be a whole new ball game if she brings my kids into it.
Yes, you're right, because
Yeah, because
if
we were
she goes after my real life, you know, it's not going to be pretty.
because we were real life friends, and I did tell her,
Exactly.
you know, my
I
problems,
was too.
but keep in mind, you know, she told me hers too, so it can go any way she wants it to go. I would like for it to dead it here and let that be it.
That's right. I want to walk away completely now. I can do that. I feel free for the first
She's
time
32.
since August 31st.
Yeah.
Last year. I feel free. I mean, I do. And I can walk away from this and never look back, just like I did with Uni. I hate to bring her up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
Right.
Oh, that's okay.
Edit this out.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
Yeah,
I
we've
can
all kind of
walk
walked away from her too. Yeah.
and never look back.
Yeah.
I don't have to be worried. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to fight. I don't want it. I can't. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I'm not going to do it.
Randy, type in the chat. People want to sub to you, hun.
Okay. Let me.
And Zigzag, you too. You should type in the chat too so people can sub to you too.
And Yabba on the beats.
Yes, Yabba on the
Yabba,
beats.
man.
Yabba.
Big time, Yabba.
Yeah, we love her.
Yes, she's doing. They're so good, and I'll think I'm gonna do that when I learn to whatever edit. I can't even think.
I don't look, Randy.
But
I'm not good at it either, so I'm trying. I can't even figure out how to do a banner. So
thank you, Donna.
Tutorials on how to screen share.
Me too.
Oh, it's easy.
Yeah, no. Remember that night I thought I was screen sharing and y'all could see my face and me. I was just talking away. And I said, "What? Y'all wasn't watching that?" And you said, "No, not even a little bit."
It's really easy to screen share and present because
I can't do it. I don't know how.
Well, I'll tell you how to do it.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Is Wombat in here?
If it had to be for Diane and Jeannie Jeannie that night, I wouldn't have made it the first time.
Yeah, that was fun. But you got it.
Yeah. And I go into that YouTube studio thing, you know, the creator thing. It's like, wow, where did all this come from? I finally saw where my mods were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, the classic studio is going away. So little by little, so you've got to navigate yourself around the new studio. And
oh no, is it really? You're always the bearer of bad news.
Well, no, I got it's right in my studio. It says this is going away. You know, little by little they're removing it. So you have.
I did.
you need to navigate and find out where all that shit is. And I still can't find where my mods are in the new one. So
I haven't even looked.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm sure that'll be a bump. I'll be like, oh my God. Thank you for subbing. I'm not begging for subs, but I really appreciate y'all. Look, tonight I was so nervous, y'all. I have never hosted a chat that had 500. I've modded plenty, over 1,000, but to be up there and have that many people, I was like, whew.
yeah,
I was a little worried. I was
get-
scared, but I missed talking to people. It's hard.
you'll get used to it.
No, I won't, because I won't have big audiences like that. No.
Well, you might just. You had
You
a lot
never
of
know.
people. You had a lot of people tonight, so
Yeah.
You never know.
But
you
it
never
won't
know.
be about none of this other crap. I want to have fun and talk.
Y'all, good night.
Good
Bye,
night,
y'all.
Randy. Bye,
Night,
hun.
Good night,
Randy.
Randy. Love you.
Zigzag last night when you said scrumptious.
It's so scrumptious, but he is.
Scrumptious. You have to roll that U out for a long time. Scrumptious.
But he
I
is.
love
He's so
that.
scrumptious. You could just get on his
Scrumptious.
sugar. I'm telling
So
you,
adorable.
He's so
So
scrumptious.
super cute. I wasn't making fun of you. I thought it was
It's
really
okay.
adorable.
I don't mind.
Scrumptious. It's cute. Oh, that was adorable. And he is scrumptious. I agree with you. I agree.
Yes, he's a little doll, and he's so excited.
I can't wait till you guys do the stream. If there's anything we can do, like if you want to do it here, or if we can help promote the stream, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to you guys educating our community on this disability, because I really, even with the background that I have, I didn't know this disability. I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's
So-
it's very rare.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's something that there's a lot of people in our community that has children with special needs, and
Mhm.
Yes, I know.
think it needs to be highlighted more.
I agree.
It is very hard
It is.
on parents and grandparents
And grandparents. Yeah.
they're the voice of these children, and it's a fight. You have to fight for your children.
You do. You do.
And if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to have the stream here, we can do it here if you want to. But I think
or at the very least, we'll promote it. We'll promote the heck out of it. Let us know. We'll be happy to do whatever we can to be useful.
Okay.
Because it's important. It's an important topic. We should all.
Because you have a much bigger platform than I do. But
for now we do. But you'll probably pass us up. You'll probably pass us right up, Ziggy.
No, I doubt it. I'm not interested in that.
Y'all, you're the new kid on the block.
And I apologize to y'all because I can't keep up with y'all's situation over here.
I know.
It's crazy. Don't worry.
It's hard.
You'll come in because I want to show you support.
That's very sweet. Yeah,
I do.
Oh, don't worry about it. Jenna's working on some designs for us. Some new designs for T-shirts. What was it? Got stupid with a question mark. That one.
Got stupid. I like that. Yeah, that's funny.
Got stupid. I forgot the other one that you worked on.
Christy, Zigzag's channel, who's up on panel right now, is the one who hosted Ridgemont earlier tonight.
Blonde Bay, I did get your email, but I don't know. I'll have to check. If you want, resend it to me. I don't know if I got it or not. It's hard for me to keep up with the emails, and I don't want people to think that I get millions of emails from subscribers, but I get a lot of emails of other things that I have to take care of, so I don't know.
Jennifer Kuster, honey, I'm so proud of your kids. You are one of the best, amazing parents out there. Your kids are freaking superheroes. I would love for you to come up one day and tell your story as well, because I don't know. Every time she talks about her kids, I'm blown out of the water. I'm so blown away because they're so damn impressive.
Yep.
So
and
well done.
Van Lufa,
her
granddaughter.
Yep.
And that's another disability or whatever, a situation that we don't know a lot about. So I'd love to, that's also pretty rare. So I'd love to hear more about that too. Like educate our community on it. just for the sake of educating and supporting each other, because you never know who else is going through stuff in their life. You never know. And sometimes those streams, they're not drama filled. They're certainly not going to, have 1,000 people in the stream probably, but they can be very helpful to people that feel like they don't have a support system. We can be that for each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. And see, that means a lot. That really does, because it's a lot of work, a lot of paperwork, or a lot of looking stuff up and all. And we can do that and help people with that. I mean, because let's face it, the stress level is very high, and you need help sometimes, just for people to kind of research, help you see if there's this program out there or that program. We could do that. We could advocate for all these children.
That's right.
And it's a great thing. And I think it's a good way to help the community, because one child, can make a difference in everything. And then 5 children or 10 children, think
Right.
of the families that you can help with this.
Oh,
That's where my heart lies.
And we could put out links to help for research, because when you have rare disabilities or rare diseases, like my father had a rare disease that at the time he got it, only 1 out of 1 million people got it.
Wow.
So there was no money for research to try to find a cure for it. And still now, after all these years, the same, when you get the diagnosis, the treatment is the same, because people do not donate to diseases like that. They're going to donate a lot of money to cancer because
they've never heard of it. That's the thing.
Exactly. So
we need to educate people so they've heard of this stuff before.
Yeah. And it's important. I mean, because I'm telling you, just like with low syndrome is very rare.
Yes.
Very rare. And I'd never heard of it.
I never either. I never heard of it either.
I had to research it. I had never heard of that.
1 in 500,000.
Sierra is amazing with Link, and the difference that y'all would not believe his little self. He's just doing amazing.
Bless
and I'm
him.
really excited for y'all to get to know that.
I completely giggled when you guys were explaining how he sits up, and I just can imagine how proud he is of himself to be able to sit up, and then coupled with how adorable it is that he does it the way that he does it. I just imagine, just giggle, enjoy, that's all I can think of. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to hear about every milestone
of how they speak about children and the things that they say, because they're precious, and
absolutely.
And calling them derogatory names just isn't going to fly anymore.
No,
I'm not going to have it. When somebody says it, I'm going to call them out. That's one thing I will fight for. I'm going to fight for it.
Jojo, I'm so sorry, Jojo. She said, I would like to educate women regarding what happened to me. My son was kidnapped at age 4.
Oh my
gosh, Jojo, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Link is one of 500,000 children.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
boys.
Very rare.
Boys, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Very rare.
Yeah.
I mean,
we need to be told about it.
This is the thing. We have to really start helping people. I'm really, I don't know. It's just a passion of mine, because children I have 4 grandchildren, and I mean, that, how it is with children. I mean, they're the most innocent, precious things we have.
Mm-hmm.
And we just need to help and do things and help these parents as much as we can. You don't have to be intrusive on the parents, but if they need help, why can't we research or do this or try to find this for them? Try to find help. I mean, I'm willing to give up my time. That's the least
absolutely
I can do.
100%. Yeah, me too. Of course.
So I don't mean to be. I'm not preaching to everybody. It's a passion of mine.
I am betting, Ziggy, that there are a lot of women in our community that have children with some kind of a disability.
Sure there is.
Absolutely, educating people, having people share their stories. A long time ago, I used to do panels on different thought-provoking topics, whether it be living with a parent with Alzheimer's or
exactly
different things, and I kind of got away from it
Yep.
but I think that
Let's get back to it.
yeah, we should get
Let's
back
breathe
to
some life into our community once again. Let's do that. I mean, who can fight over children? Come on.
Right.
Let's
Oh,
do
I'm sure
it.
people find a way, sadly, but hopefully not, because I think
I'm
that
going to
it's
be
really important.
optimistic about it.
All
I'm
right,
not
me
gonna
too
be
then.
pes-
All right, I
love
won't be
it.
jaded, Zigzag. I'll try not to be so damn jaded. This community has ruined me
I
forever.
know it. No, I get it. I get it, Wendy. I get it. But I want to stay
All right.
Oh, thank you,
optimistic.
Kate Smalls.
All right, then I will take a lesson from you, Zigzag, and I will be optimistic too. That's right. That's way better attitude than
That's
what I
right.
just
No
gave you.
fighting. And you know what? We can reach across any divide for a child.
Agree. Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
I agree.
really, we can. We can do that. I know I can.
I agree.
I
Yeah, I
will
can
lay
too, for
down my
sure.
sword
Oh, I
and
can
I will
too.
bow down for a child. I will
Oh,
do it.
see, Katzaril said I listened to your stream when my grandma was diagnosed with dementia. It helped. Yeah, and I think and then we have women on here too that live with chronic pain. So we did
Oh, yeah.
we did a stream on that because you know what? Those are the women that were on that platform. They got each other. You know what
That's
I mean?
right.
I can't
You're right,
understand
Kika.
what it means to be in chronic pain 24/7. Crystal Sesso was one of the women that came up.
Mm-hmm.
And she is an advocate as well because these women can't get medication to control
Exactly.
their pain. So
It's heartbreaking.
it
And
is
we
heartbreaking.
wouldn't have to do it every week. I could say we could do it maybe once or twice a month. Feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That way we can get back to your regular things that y'all like to do. I'm
Drama
serious.
and mudslinging.
Yeah.
Are you
Well, I
regularly
mean, I
scheduled
can't say
drama
I'm
and
completely
mudslinging?
I'm not completely out of the drama
Good night,
every
Kit
night.
Kat. Sleep well.
I don't think anyone's ever really out of it. We say bye, Kit Kat.
Night,
Love
Kit
you,
Kat,
honey.
love you.
Yeah, we look, it is what it is here. I mean, my ass landed in the drama community. That's where my real estate is. I
Mhm.
can't help it. And then of course, we combined with the true crime community. And again, I do air quotes with that because not everybody in the true crime community does true crime. So
That's
there's
right.
a lot of drama there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can name one
Good
that I know of.
night, Christina's journey. Good night, hun.
Good night, Christina's journey. I apologize if I, said anything that made you feel bad or out of line with the whole story. It's just that I saw you type into the chat before we were live, and then I did hear some of John Crime's, live stream that he did, and I was trying to give it from both points of view. I wasn't trying to, minimize what you felt. And so I apologize if I did.
And I'm lost on all that.
Oh, it's always a damn
Oh,
mess. There's always something
Yeah,
crazy.
really
And I'm sorry, but this true crime community has given us a run for our money because
I
I've
know.
never seen some of the things that I have seen since coming and seeing these people. I'm sorry, man. They have given us a run for our money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
we were bad. Like there's some crazy ass shit that goes on in this community.
definitely.
It just does.
So I've seen. I can't figure the players out, but I've seen it. I'm like,
I was
what?
thinking of how to make a cheat sheet for you, and I said, okay, so purple bad, horse is good. What else? What else is there? Which is not very fair because but I was trying to give you a quick small cheat sheet, but
And I thought the drama community. I was like, what? Man,
right?
this is
Same.
so wild. Y'all,
Same.
man, stay over there and do your thing.
They are wild. They are
Ooh.
wild. They are the trauma community. We are the trauma community. That's totally what we are now.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Yeah, you're about right.
It is. It is.
I
True
know,
crime and drama equals trauma. It's so
I
true.
feel traumatized every time I get offline. I feel traumatized.
Yeah, I am
True.
too. But
Christina's journey says, Diane, no worries. There was no story, hun. I left 2 months ago and he decided to shame me, period. Much
Oh
love.
damn! I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
sorry, honey.
I'm
That is
sorry. I am
terrible.
so sorry, Christina.
I guess Marsha's going to talk about it when she goes live after we're done, which I think
okay.
we're wrapping up here pretty soon because we've been on
Yeah.
for over 2 hours.
Once again, I just want to thank Yaba. Thank you, Yaba.
Yeah.
Really.
Look,
Thank
I'm
you.
glad
And
that,
thank y'all for
you know,
sharing what y'all knew.
Yeah.
It's I feel a burden has been lifted off me. Now I don't
I
have
don't
to
blame
hide
you.
anymore. Everybody can listen and they can know what Flint's done. So
Yeah, I
I'm
don't blame
done.
you. I don't blame you.
Chick Eastwater, I'm just playing. Yes, and Shark's good. Yeah. We're trying to give a cheat sheet to the newbies who don't know how to follow. So I was trying to think of how to say that, but the ones you
Love you, Yaba.
the ones
I
you
really
are think of
do.
us more as true drama. Ooh, yes. I used to think
Nice.
that you guys were the drama community 2.0, but really I think you've done past us because you win, man. You win. we are not worthy. We are not worthy. You win forever.
Thank you, K Smiles. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm nothing special. I am not. Do
Yes, you
not.
are. We love you
No, I'm
so
not.
much.
Yeah, but
I've done
listen,
some
you've been
awful,
love you.
horrible
you've
things.
been through it. You've been through it, and
But
it wasn't fair.
I've dished it out though. I have, and I take ownership of that. And I'm so sorry. Y'all just don't know.
No, I
Well,
think I know. I think I know.
I think you guys need to be done apologizing because
Yeah, no more
you have more
apologies.
than paid for your sins, more than paid for your sins, girl.
I have.
And you are very well loved and respected, and it takes courage to come out and say the things that you guys have done. The things to say. It's courage for all of us because we know we're a target now.
Yeah.
We've
Oh,
just
yeah,
made
we are.
ourselves a giant target, and we know what's coming, and that's fine. At some point, it's worth it because other people need to be warned. This whole new batch of friends that she's talking about grooming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they need to be warned, and more people who are educated on this, and more people know about it. Hopefully some of those people can be spared because I don't think she's going to stop anytime soon.
Yeah.
And you know what? Wendy and I have been kind of called to the carpet from other people, in the community saying, oh, why isn't Wendy and Diane, coming out and talking shit on Katie? Oh, they're going to
Well,
stick
when
up
you've been
for her.
threatened.
Well, because you know what? We decided not to because
Yeah,
we didn't want to
exactly.
brag.
We did too.
We
We
didn't
did
want to
too.
brag.
Well, and part of my reason also is because, my information came by way of private means, and I wasn't going to out
Exactly.
my people, kind of like
Yeah.
you. I wasn't going to out their business. I don't
wasn't gonna, no.
I don't
There's no
share
way.
Yaba's business on purpose. What she trusts me with, she trusts me with. So I'm not
And
gonna share that.
we weren't
Right.
gonna do
Yeah.
that. No
That's just
way.
how I feel.
No
But
way.
be ready
And you know
because
what?
it's going to be a big backlash. There's going to be a big giant
Oh, yeah.
stream. She's going to drag us for filth.
That's fine.
Whatever
I'm
she
not
says,
gonna be
please,
listening, Katie.
please
I'm
just
just gonna tell you that it doesn't
yeah.
matter to me.
Same.
I'm not
It's not
because
true. Probably what she says is not going to be true. I hope you guys aren't.
yeah, but
Gonna fall for
I
it.
don't care if people believe it or not.
Yeah.
I'm not worried anymore. I don't care.
Right.
I just don't.
I feel like there's enough people that know what we're really about, and the ones that do want to fall for her baloney are not people that knew us anyway.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, I agree. They
I got
don't.
a bad track record.
Nah.
But I will say, that it feels really good right now. And I appreciate everybody. I really do. Thank you so much for all the love in the chat. I appreciate you, Diane, for letting me come up. You and Wendy.
Anytime.
Of course,
And,
anytime. We have an open panel for you, girl. Anytime.
Man, this has really been it started out to be kind of a bumpy road, but I tell you what, it's been a good end of the night.
Good.
And I thank you. And Yaba, I have never ever swayed from you. I'm there. Now keep hitting me with them beats. Whether
Ziggy, type in the chat one more time,
Ziggy. And I hit that gum thumbs up. Yaba.
When Yaba calls me, one of her beats is my ringtone for her. She's good. She's really good. You guys aren't sub to Yaba Beats. You need to sub to her. She does not like my name that I came up with when I said, call it Yeah Beats. She doesn't think that's good.
Yeah,
Beats. No, she don't like it.
Yeah.
She don't like it at all. I don't understand.
I don't like it either.
Some people have no taste. None. I think Yeah Beats is a great name for a channel.
Yes, IBL. I'm leaving this up.
So
I didn't say anything not to leave it up.
Yaba is picky. I don't know. She's just too picky for me.
Picky.
She has no taste.
Yeah.
I would say call it, instead of Ya Beats, why don't you call it Yo Beats?
But her name's
like
Yaba.
Yaba.
So
I
get it?
know.
Yaba Beats.
I
She doesn't get
know.
it. She didn't like my idea. She thought it was dumb.
I
All
like
right.
Yaba's beats. Yaba's on the beat. Look at her saying
Yaba's
that.
on
That's awful.
the beats.
Drop them beats, Yaba.
She's awesome. She's really
She
very
is.
talented.
She's very
She's good
talented
people.
with that.
We love her. We do. We
See,
love
Sour
Yaba.
Patch- Sour
What?
Patch
No way. I
Kids.
do not have 1,000. What?
Do you hear her? Look at her. Fuck off,
What?
Wendy. This is my friend, y'all. This is my
I know. Well,
best friend in the chat. Fuck off, Wendy. All right. Underground
Oh my-
Beats. Ooh, that's good too.
They
Look
were
at
saying
Sour
I have
Patch Shell
1,000
says,
subs. How the hell did that happen?
I love you, but that's horrible. No win-win. It sounds like a
yeah, I
wreck.
told you were gonna get. See, I told you were gonna get more. You were gonna get more
Y'all, I'm
people.
sure.
Now you got
I am
1,000
just,
subs.
I don't know
Look
what
at
to say.
you, girl. Good. Good. I'm glad you
Wow.
guys are subbing to her. 1.16,
Wow.
girl. 1.16 over there. Good for you.
No, I am just, I'm emotional.
And before you know
thank
it,
y'all.
you'll as soon as you get your watch time hours in, you'll be able to monetize.
Oh, I don't,
That's awesome, girl. That is
You
awesome.
need 4,000 watch time hours. So keep going live
wow.
as much as you can. Get that watch time in, and before you know it, you'll be able to be monetized.
This
Jenna.
is so
Jenna says,
weird.
Wendy, if you can't tell your friends to fuck off, they're not really friends. Well, then Yaba loves me. She loves me. I get told to fuck off at least once a week.
Y'all, I'm just overwhelmed. Thank y'all so much. Wow.
See, you're on your
I'm
way.
boring, y'all. I really am.
Well, I'm excited for you. I'm proud of you.
It's who I am.
Congratulations. You're not boring. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Get that channel up and
Especially
going, girl.
if we get some things going with helping out the community. I
Yeah.
just really,
Love
you know,
that.
I think that's great.
And when you live stream, by the way, it's quicker to get your watch time hours in than doing a video.
Yeah.
So do
Okay.
more live streams, and you'll get that 4,000 hours in no time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so
All right,
excited for
sounds
you. That's
good.
awesome.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna hop off because I've just been bad on your panel, but I appreciate it so
Oh, I'm
much.
so glad you came up, Ziggy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm
And
glad it
thanks
came up too.
everybody
Yeah.
in the chat. I really appreciate it, and I just do. I appreciate y'all so much for even giving me a chance, a second chance
Yeah.
at anything. And
Everybody, we moved past it. Everybody,
Always, yeah.
just
It's over.
it's over. It's
No
over.
more apologies. None.
No more.
yeah,
It's
I'm
over.
just I'm thankful. I really am. I'm humbled. I'm very humbled.
4,000
But,
watch time hours total. That means, and it's not hard. People think that 4,000 hours is hard. It's not. If you do live streams, you can get there really quick.
Okay. Because like if people watch the replay, does that count?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, so if you
Yeah.
have like 1,000 people watch an hour-long stream,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
1,000 hours right there.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
It's quick. You'll get to that very quick.
All right.
And then
Okay.
you'll be able to be monetized.
Cool.
And then you can turn on super chat.
Well, I'd like for, if that's the case, if I ever did that, I would like for it to go to whatever foundation we're doing,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what we
you
do.
could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
because
do that.
That's it.
I'm not that interested in monetizing except for to fund something.
Right. You can do good for others. That's kind of what
Yeah.
Diane and I, that's how we kind of came to that too. We're like, neither one of us really needs the money.
I don't
Thankfully
either.
we've been blessed where we can take care of our needs. We don't need the money,
Yep.
but so we decided to give it to St. Jude, and then
Yeah.
other times we've given it to other organizations as well. Like if
Mhm.
we're doing a special evening on something. So I think
It's
that's
just
great.
like with the Australian fires and all,
Yes.
I donated I
Yes.
mean, I'm just saying that, there's a lot of things that, we can do to make this world better. And our little sector here on YouTube.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
Right.
We have some wonderful people.
Let some good come from all the,
Yeah.
ridiculousness that goes on around here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and make a
Yeah.
playlist too. If you make a playlist and people, like, let's say every time you go live and you're finished with your live, you can add your live to a playlist. So that if people like come to your channel and they see that you have a playlist, they might watch more of your live
Oh.
stream. So that will help to get your your 4,000 hours up as well. My day was wonderful, Stewie. How was yours?
Hey, Stewie.
I love
I
Stewie.
spoke to you in the chat.
I
Yeah,
keep seeing Stewie will type in the chat, team so and so till the wheels fall off or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen Team Wendy till the wheels fall off or Team
Oh,
One
he
till the
doesn't
wheels.
say that about
Yeah, or
me
Team
either. He
I haven't
ignores
seen it,
me.
Stewie. I'm gonna start getting a complex, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know it. I've told him that if he wants to take clips from my channel, he can. I'm not a striker.
He can take clips from my channel.
Yeah,
He
he takes
hasn't.
clips from us.
Yeah.
He hasn't been, but he take them from tonight if you
Well,
want.
he
Oh,
was
God.
he was taking a break, and now he's back, and I don't know what he's doing. He's around.
He's fighting strikes left and right, man. The boy gets striked every
I
day.
know he does.
He gets a new strike every day. Poor guy.
I know he does.
A whole chat with no screaming. I know, right?
Exactly.
Team Wendy till the wheels fall off. That's
There
right.
you go.
That's
There
right,
you
baby.
go.
Well, thanks, Stewie.
Now you left Diane out. You're in big trouble.
Yeah.
I think that'll be next. That'll be next.
Go ahead, leave me out. It's all right.
I have a hard time
That's
listening to
fast.
Katie F bombs and
That's
every other word, not being mean. Oh well, small town. I cuss too, so I can't speak on that. Why are you saying Wendy Tonica and Diane Tonica? What is that? What does that mean?
What does
That
that mean?
can't be good. It doesn't sound like a compliment.
Yes, I can't. Deb A. I didn't even
Hey,
see
Deb.
you here.
Where's Deb? Is she? Hi, Deb. I love you. I love
Yeah,
Deb.
we love Deb.
Yeah.
Oh, we love Deb so much. She's such good people.
There's so many good people.
Yeah, we
There
do.
really is.
Good people here, which is why we don't leave. I'm telling you.
I know.
I would have left so long ago if I didn't care for some of these people so much.
Thank you, Stewie.
There you go. All's forgiven now.
Now
It's an inside joke. Will someone DM me what the hell that inside joke is? Because that sounds mean. I'm about to block you.
Thank you, JoJo.
that darn. Oh, that there is a play on a name.
Yes, I'm gathering that. It's still not sounding like a compliment.
No, it's not.
It is not sounding like a compliment at all.
Stop it, Mary.
Mary's bullying us. I don't like it.
Listen, we
Stewie almost came off today. I saw that picture. Was that really Stewie's car? Oh my God, Stewie! I saw that picture.
What?
Whoa! I have not been back.
I saw a picture. He said something like, "Is anyone else having a bad day?" or something like that, and it was a picture of a broke down car. But I didn't know if he was joking or whatever, and I just saw it in passing, so I didn't even comment.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it.
K Smalls, I love you too, darling. I love you too, girl. I'm gonna have to give you a phone call one of these days.
Everybody, every time Stewie's in the chat, Mary's in chat, they're gonna say, block so and so, block this person. Or they're gonna say, Stewie wants a link or Mary wants a link, or somebody else wants a link. Somebody, you don't know what the hell's going on. They're funny.
I think they
Good night, Jennifer.
Fun at each other. Good night, Jennifer.
I'm really
Give Brooke
gonna
a kiss
hop
from
off.
us.
I appreciate y'all.
All right, bye, Ziggy. Thanks for being here, girl. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Come
thank
anytime.
you. Thank you, Ziggy.
Thanks, everybody. Thank y'all so much, and
Bye,
I
darling.
will see y'all later.
All righty.
Okay? Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye. Yeah, Rose Warrior, we're all calmed down now.
That's usually how it goes. We start out pretty riled up, and then by the end, we're usually laughing and calm.
Even though there's a full moon, whatever, some kind of crazy moon it's called tonight. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Who wants a link to discuss foot fungus?
Somehow I don't believe that. Somehow I think that's not true.
I don't think so.
All right. I guess we're done. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're done. So,
a lot of shit, man. We aired out a lot of dirty laundry tonight.
Yeah, and again, I really do hope that Katie just moves on and understands that there has been, a lot of people hurt, and if she said that she's going to try to be a better person, let's hope that she is, and that she, lives her best life. I mean, I don't want anything bad to happen to Katie either. I mean, that wasn't the goal here. I just felt like there was a lot of people who were holding in a lot of shit that they didn't want to say, and they were able to say it, not just in this stream, but in another stream that happened tonight earlier. And
Yeah.
so if that is really true that she said she wants to get better at being a good friend, just move forward and leave us all alone.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you, Kimberly. So, that's it. I don't feel that there should be any bad repercussions. I think it'll only ignite more. I don't know if you're telling your chat of new people that really don't know any of us that you want to be a better person. That's certainly not going to show them that that's what you're trying to do. I mean, you have a new boyfriend in your life. You know, just be happy, be your best, be the best that you can.
Yeah. And good luck. Good luck to
Yeah.
you. Good night, figure skating coach. Love you,
Good night,
darling.
figure skating coach.
Good night, Sour Patch Shell. Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying good night. Thank you for bringing the community. Oh, gosh. I don't know that we did that, but.
No, I did. I think
No.
that we just got, aired out some things that, like I said, people were holding in for a long time because you don't want to. Sometimes when you're holding personal information and you don't want to, like the position that was when Wendy was in and the position that Randy felt that she was in. Sometimes it's just better to let that all go. But now that so much has come out, and it didn't start with us, it kind of started with herself, admitting shit on her own stream. Things just needed to be aired out, and that's what happened here tonight. It wasn't an attack. But yeah, I'm sorry, but I think I have to retire the name of Lieanna because it's false.
Yes, it is false and petty and dumb.
Yeah.
It's also those things.
Yeah.
It's false and petty and dumb.
And Stinky Butt was even worse. That was the most
Oh, that
ridiculous
was dumb
thing
too.
that I've ever heard.
It was very childish, very dumb. But whatever. Yes, let's all go to sleep. Same. I would like to go to sleep. I'm tired. This was a cleansing, productive stream. Well, good. I hope so. I hope that people feel like they got to at least hear, the
it's
truth.
the Wolf Moon. Thank you, Kimberly. Wolf Moon. Okay, I'm going to put that in my title tonight somehow. I'm going to stick that in.
Wolf Moon. I love that.
With a lunar eclipse, no less.
Oh my.
All right. No wonder.
That's like extra. No wonder we're all riled up.
Yeah, no wonder.
Extra. I've taken down my Christmas tree, unload my dishwasher. Girl, that's like 3 days worth of stuff. I haven't done any of those.
Midwestern Mary. Go Packers, go. Okay. Now that my Eagles are out of it, I don't really care anymore.
I've never called you names. Oh, I know, K Smalls. I know you haven't. I know. Just be careful, please. Be careful.
No, we didn't drag her for hours, Stewie. We didn't even talk about her.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, then you guys need to take the blame for that because calling us Diane Tonica and Wendy Tonica, whatever the hell that is, does not sound like a compliment. I still want to know. Someone's going to have to DM me with that story. Oh, yeah. Chick, really? Oh my God, that's awful.
And yeah, Unitonica. She's Marsha White Sharky is going to go live, I guess, and talk about what happened with,
with Christina's journey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, head over there if you guys want to hear about that. The Steve Tonica community. Nice.
Listen, you know what? I really don't like making enemies with people. I don't like the fact that what happened with John Crimes. I don't like the way the whole thing went down. I just don't.
Same.
I apologize for what I said about him, both publicly and in an email, and he has me blocked on YouTube. I don't know why. I mean, we just voice our opinion.
He might have me blocked too, for all I know. I honestly don't know if he does or not.
Well, that I feel when people do that, I feel like it's, they're trying to make a statement. Oh, look, I blocked you for what? I mean, if you have, if you're constantly fighting with somebody, we always do suggest if in the chat you can't get along, just block the person. But just blocking someone, to like prove a point to me is, I don't know, childish, whatever.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, listen, Lindsay, all I know is that John Crimes, who's been on our channel for quite a few times.
Donna, absolutely. Good night, girl. Thank you.
Yes, you can be relieved
Of
of
course. Go, go, go. Yes.
Diane Hort is here, really likes you. He will unblock you. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, Bay. I don't know. I don't. I have a feeling you won't.
No, it's okay, Donna. Go right ahead, darling. Don't worry. We're getting off anyway. We're saying goodbye
Yeah,
anyway.
we're getting off.
It's been 3 hours. We're tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yes, I'm tired too. So everyone have a great weekend. As usual, go shop in my Amazon store. I put Valentine's items in there. Don't buy flowers; they die.
That's like you don't go to the mall. There's germs at the mall. I love your little
Yeah.
saying. Don't buy flowers; they die.
Yeah, well, I kind of put that in my tag in my store. Don't buy flowers; they die.
That's right.
So I didn't put a lot of things, but you could also use my direct link. But Valentine's Day is coming. I mean, I went to the store and I was like, "What? Look at all this Valentine's shit already! It's blowing my mind."
I feel like time speeds up the older I get, which is terrible. Now
Well,
I sound like an old lady,
no,
but it's true. It
but
feels like it goes faster.
Yeah, you can buy the rose, of course. Is your rose still alive? Or
mine's still pink. It's fading a tiny bit. Like I can see that it's lightening up. But that could be my dad underneath it. Sorry, that's
damn. Damn.
I laugh at inappropriate things. Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's only 10
Evil
minutes.
spirit. Who knows?
10
Who
minutes
knows?
to Valentine's Day. 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes to Valentine's Day.
I even put Baby Yoda in there. So
I love that. That is so cute. I think Baby Yoda is so super cute.
all right. So we're gonna go. Everybody have a great weekend. And we might be back on Tuesday night. You never know what's gonna happen.
Depends on what kicks off. I'm sure none of y'all can behave for 5 minutes. So
yeah.
I'm sure we'll be back on Tuesday to reprimand somebody.
That's right.
I know, Jenna. I'm a horrible human being. It's all right. It's okay. And it could totally be true. You never know.
That's right.
He was kind of an evil guy.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
That is so funny. I hate friggin' Twitter. Damn.
Stupid Twitter that doesn't give you an edit button. How? It's 2020. How do we not have an edit button yet? That's ridiculous.
I know. How could there not be an edit button? So how long ago was it they gave us an extra, I don't know, 100 characters?
Yes, that was very nice. Yes, but they still won't give us an edit button. Crazy.
No.
Crazy.
Drives me crazy. All right. So everyone, we love you. Thank you for staying with us tonight. Thank you for letting us, all act crazy. Whatever it is that we did, we talked about. And we'll see you back here on hopefully Tuesday night. I always set it up ahead of time. So if we're going live Tuesday, you'll see it.
All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye, everyone. We love you.
Yeah, love you. Love you. Love you.